morning. Hello. Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk today, it'll be Christy Lee. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey.
Hey. I'm Chick McGee, but a swell special show today. It's the Big Green Cookout. Big Green Egg.
Big green egg, yeah.
Gonna have that Beer Can Chicken. Delish.
All right.
That's the rumor, anyway.
And apparently, is it being made with the special beer designed for Beer Can Chicken? Am I hearing this
I
correct?
believe so.
I don't know, but I think it is.
Okay.
Yes.
And I hate to open up by correcting you, but you made a mistake during the intro segment.
Okay.
You forgot to introduce King Idiot, who you may have heard singing a song.
No. I think we had a reassigning of King Idiot yesterday. I believe you took over the mantle of King Idiot. It was Josh, but now it's... Here he is, Tom, King Idiot.
Oh,
See,
thank you
that's
very
what
much.
happened.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you very much. It went from introduce that stupid bastard to, oh, thank you very much.
Definitely appreciate that. Yeah, we're going to be doing some cooking today. We've got the fellas and the ladies setting up the big green egg on the porch out there. And we'll be, I believe we had an interesting story about Beer Can Chicken. I'll find the original. We'll get to that. Also coming up today, comedian Greg Hahn, comedian Al Jackson, and comedian Robert Hines. And Greg Hahn is on his way to, if I'm getting this correctly, Greg is on his way to Louisville with Willie G tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday, getting warmed up for a big recording that they're going to be doing coming up in a couple of weeks.
Oh, acoustic or
Unplugged?
Willie G Unplugged.
yeah?
We're doing like a Dave Live at Rocks kind of thing.
Nice.
Yeah, it should be cool.
You guys are going to be in Cincinnati at Go Bananas June 29th through July 2nd, recording some live stuff.
Yeah, there's a link in my Instagram bio. Go check it out.
Okay, and I was just handed, here we go. I was just handed a cold beer. It's unopened, by the way. This is,
I don't care.
You hear him? He's got a beer on the air. Son of a bitch. I'm not listening no more.
I knew it.
What's wrong with you?
do you ever have people come and go, do you guys get high before you go on the air every morning?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
I wish.
Willie probably does.
Constantly. Yeah.
What is that called? Awake and Bake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough, man. This is officially called Beer Can Chicken Beer, and it's from the Purdue with an E, not the great university, but the famous chicken people. And this is a beer designed to be made into Beer Can Chicken. I suppose we should probably open this and taste it and see if it tastes like as a good beer as well.
Oh, you can just drink it straight as...
I suppose.
Right.
I figured it would taste like sage or
There's
something.
all kind of
Tastes
questions.
like-
I've learned that this room can take any situation and almost question it out of existence.
I appreciate that. No, you're saying what?
Maybe we want to be informed.
Maybe you just want to muddy the waters and make everyone really, really confused. That's another way to look at it.
I agree. Now, what are you saying? What are you saying exactly?
What does it say on the can?
It says Purdue Beer Can Chicken Beer.
There you go.
Summer ale brewed with... Wait a minute. Sorry. Summer ale brewed with Citra hops, honey, rosemary, thyme, pink peppercorn by Torch and Crown.
I would think if you could cook with it at this point, you could probably drink with it.
I'm sure you can drink it, but the question is...
No, you brought up the question, can you drink this like a regular beer?
No, but is it a tasty, normal beer is my question.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Pop it up.
Bad.
Let's get it started.
Your mouth's watering.
Let's get this party started. Do we have another can of this, or is this the one that we're using?
Another question.
There's a whole case.
Do we have another
There's a
can?
whole case, I think.
Will you help us?
Okay, Jess Hooker has... By the way, Jess, I loved you in The Music Man.
I didn't hear him. What did he say?
He loves you in The Music Man.
She's wearing a
yeah.
beautiful red and white striped... It looks like you're... It looks so sweet. It looks like you're waiting for the Wells.
Don't do that.
It looks like she's waiting for...
You get the difference. You understand. You did this yesterday with Allie. If a guy calls, it's just like you could care less. But if a girl comes in or calls, well, you look so sweet. You look so lovely. You don't understand that there's a problem with you doing that now. now.
But she looks like she's waiting for the Wells Fargo wagon.
I don't know what I'm trying to do.
Wells
You're
Fargo
right, Tom.
wagon is coming down the street.
Why does she have that little?
Because the great Ron Howard, fine film director, Ron played before he was
Minutia.
Opie. Ron plays the little boy in The Music Man, the movie.
Was he in
Robert
Stripes?
Preston.
Was he in Stripes?
What do you know? But the barbershop quartet guys and the people waiting for the Wells Fargo wagon.
All right.
Just tell us a little about this beer can beer.
Who gave that to you?
I don't know. Someone walked in. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. Well, there's some in the fridge that's cold. Is that cold?
It's cold, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you can drink this. That's the point, is that you can drink it and you can cook with it.
Oh,
Okay.
So-
Have you tasted it yet?
No, I haven't.
There's alcohol in it.
There is alcohol in it. It's
Give it
a
to
real
Ace.
beer. I don't know what the
let's get
alcohol
Ace
by
drunk.
I don't know what the alcohol by volume is on that. But I brought
Okay. Well, let's get some cups and
Cups.
Chick, do you really want to hang out with the drunk Ace?
I don't want to hang around with a sober age. I don't think I have a choice. I've tried. I don't have a choice at this point. I'm stuck here, evidently.
So the beer can chicken. When you get back to the microphone, can you explain just a little taste, please? I don't want to ruin the taste of my delicious coffee. Willie, you in?
Yeah, sure. You are crazy today.
Okay, now,
What does it taste like? You know what? I'm not going to ask you. What's it taste like, Wilbur?
Here we go.
We'll get into it.
okay, is it tasting the beer?
There you go.
It smells like light beer. Tastes
Beer?
like a light beer.
Yeah.
Nothing kind of weird, but
Okay.
not too crazy.
I'll try it.
And this is a beer brewed especially for making beer can chicken. Josh, you tasted it?
yeah, it's good. It's citrusy and it's refreshing. Oh,
Yeah.
that'll do well. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. And it's very fruity.
Yeah, citrusy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Chick, your thoughts?
Yeah. I've never really liked the taste of beer.
Oh, okay.
It tastes really salty to me. Is that
There is some, yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, okay. Ace, did you give it a little swish in the mouth there?
Yeah, tastes like a light beer. You're right.
Okay.
I wouldn't drink. I don't think I'd drink one, but it's not bad.
But now, so how do you make the beer can chicken?
So we have the guys from Big Green Egg, Mark and Tom, are out there, and they have these beer can chicken beer apparatuses.
Yeah.
That holds the chicken upright, like it's just standing on its.
It's standing.
It's standing.
Being cooked alive, if
Yeah,
you will.
and so you, I have some pictures we'll post later, but you just essentially you just stick the can of chicken up the
Right up the old Ace.
The old
Yeah.
keister.
And
Yeah.
fire it up.
And I've seen they make these things for turkeys, right?
Yeah.
And I've read that some people think that's the best way to cook a turkey.
Yeah.
It's a standing up.
upright. Yeah.
And then, but now, does the beer can then go in the slot there?
Yeah, you open it up and you stick it in there, and it creates a lot of moisture and flavor. And the guys told me that they suggest you put a ball of foil on the top to seal in the moisture. And
Well,
the
that makes
flavor.
sense. So it doesn't escape out
Yeah.
the what would have been his head.
Yeah, exactly. Where's
The
that
neck
used to
hole.
be? Yeah.
So what we are
And
going
it
to
doesn't go in the slot unless it's a girl turkey.
Oh.
Then
Okay, well, we will be testing this. We do have some beer in the news today, actually. A beer on the highway in the news.
that's
And,
illegal, isn't it?
Well, you'll find out. It might have been an accident. Pat, I know you've been working on some stuff because we have a big Beatles story coming up.
Yeah.
We're all very excited about. And do we have anything coming up in sports?
Well, we've got the Los Angeles Country Club hosting the U.S. Open today. That's pretty exciting. Brooks Koepka is. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about a diver from Mexico City who's on OnlyFans.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? Hello. Hello.
One of
that
those
for-
like
is-
cliff diver guys.
Oh, is this a boy diver?
It says 10-meter diver.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how tall that
Male
is.
diver?
Yeah. Diego Beleza.
Okay. Can you see his-
You're talking to Diego.
Is there a bulge in his? Can you see his ballet?
Well, that's what OnlyFans is all about, Tom.
All right. Speaking of food, since we're doing a special grill out today with the Big Green Egg, I'll remind you that we love talking about food, love eating food here on the show. And if you love food and you're thinking about great summertime, how about some great new stuff from HelloFresh? They've got some great summertime stuff. How does HelloFresh work? Well, they do the shopping for you. That saves you a lot of time. They do the measuring for you. That saves you a lot of time. They send you the food in the box, ready to go, and the key is freshness, farm to doorstep quality in each HelloFresh box. Some of the new stuff for the summertime includes fresh and fit summer menu items. Some are calorie smart, some are protein smart, lunches and dinners. They have vegan stuff. They've got good old-fashioned comfort food. Every week, 40 things to choose from at least. So get out of your recipe rut. Have some fun. Cook with HelloFresh, by the way, a great way to teach the kids to cook. And it's a lot easier because they've done the shopping, and you're not going to be going, wait a minute, where's the meat? Oh, it's over here. It came with. This summer, spend less time meal planning and prepping and have some fun with HelloFresh. Willie, what's the latest over there?
Check out the pork and black bean chili with spicy crema and Monterey Jack cheese. HelloFresh sends you 12 ingredients. Put those together in 6 easy steps. In just over a half hour, you're enjoying this delicious chili you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
And there's an extra special reason to do it, and that is the 16 free meals as part of a special package and free shipping. Who does free shipping anymore? We'll find out. HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. You'll need that code a couple times. BTShow16. HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. Coming up, great comedians Greg Hahn, Al Jackson, Robert Hines, and Beer Can Chicken and Sports. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Essential Morning Radio. All day.
I'm just getting ready.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. Everybody, here we go. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, let's back them up. Here we go. Oh, there's 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wheels on a big rig. Okay, the even numbers. Oh, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, by 1.5. Here we go. Oh, there's 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6, 7.5, 9, 10.5, 18 wheels. We on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, the odd numbers. Here we go. Oh, there's 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, 9, on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, Roman numeral. I'm here. I'm ready for this one.
All right, go.
Oh, there's I, V, 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 I, V, I, V, I, X, 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 I, X, I, X, I, X, I, V, X, V, X, V, I, X, V, I, X, V, I, wheels on a big rig. Very good. Roman, 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 Roman. Okay, Roman numerals backwards. Here we go.
No.
Oh, there's X, V, I, X, V, I, X, V, I, X, V, X, I, V, X, I, X, I, X, I, X, I, X, V, I, V, I, V, I, V, I, V, I, wheels on a big rig. And they're Roman, 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 Roman.
All right. Zowie.
I can still listen live, see their videos, find an affiliate station, use the alarm, and even send a message. This is Kenny Tarmac signing off and reminding you everything I touch turns to sold.
Hey, it's Roy Wood Jr. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Men, are you looking to add a little dance to your pants? Are you hoping to turn heads without costly and painful surgery? Then visit the Bob and Tom Personal Care Outlet Mall and experience the newest way to grow your fro.
Hi, I'm Chick McGee. I know what you're thinking, but Chick, hair hides inches.
Well, that's only when you're naked. See, when I put King Kong behind closed doors, I want the ladies to notice a bulge that rivals those old Jim Palmer ads in Sports Illustrated. And thanks to this, I can achieve that look in just a few short weeks.
From the makers of Miracle Grow, it's the Pubador. The Pubador starts at the root system, giving your patch a major poof that only the latest in Frigomol technology can provide.
Wow, chick. Is that an airbag in your pants? Or are you just happy to see me?
Let's just say my curly fries have gone home style.
The Pubador is a simple 3-step system. First, apply the Miracle Mix to desired region. Place those puny pubes in curlers, and then let the Pubador leave you high and dry.
Wow, it looks like a bloomin' onion.
The Pubador, now available at the Bob and Tom Personal Care Outlet Mall. Warning, not intended for beards, backs, or buttocks. Ask for the Pubador by name. Pubador.
Oh, my God.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You just ruined it. It's time once again for People Who Suck at Small Talk. Hey, nice weather we're having today, don't you think?
Yeah, it is rather amazing the cyclical manner in which meteorological trends manifest themselves.
Jeez, sorry I asked. Join us again next time for People Who Suck at Small Talk.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I'm blind.
Jeez.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the news desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
You and me, we come from different worlds.
There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
What?
Not just Tom Griswold. He's...
What are you doing? Oh, it's King Idiot, Tom Griswold.
What was that song you were singing, John?
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yeah.
Whoever wrote that intro music ripped off Hootie and the Blowfish.
Absolutely.
Josh, Darius Rucker was at the NHL championship.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
Just doing it.
Cool.
Thanks, Ace.
I wonder if he's a Knights fan or a Panthers fan.
I have a joke I can't do.
Oh, God.
I'll just amuse myself over here for just a second. Okay. Where were we? Oh, I know. We're doing Beer Can Chicken. We're going to check in with the guys working hard out on the porch, getting organized to make our special Beer Can Chicken with the Big Green Egg, ladies and gentlemen. The great the barbecue system, if you will. And they got a whole bunch of stuff planned for this morning, including, as I said before, Beer Can Chicken.
All right.
At this point, we will turn to the sports desk,
Oh,
where we
boy.
do have a Chick McGee.
Yeah, here we go.
Not
Thanks,
particularly
Tom.
enthusiastic this morning.
Brooks Koepka says he enjoys chaos. Well, he's come to the right place in Los Angeles today. It's teeing off the L.A. Country Club, Tom. That's where all the stars play.
Not just any country club.
It's an L.A. country club.
OJ playing? Or is he out looking for the real killer?
I would imagine OJ's played out there many times. I bet he has, probably. They're at the LACC. And there's a barranca, evidently, at the Los Angeles Country Club, Tom. A barranca is a Spanish word meaning cliff, precipice, gully, or ravine.
Oh.
A deep gully or arroyo with steep sides. The barranca, lined with sand and dotted with native grasses, is entangling the Los Angeles Country Club. And, of course, with high winds, that'll make it especially difficult to navigate the course with your golf ball.
I would think so. Huh.
I bet you could get a really nice jump with a golf cart off that thing, though.
You know, Hahn can tell us how to have a good day with a golf club and a six-pack of beer, right? Or, and a golf cart.
Absolutely.
Make a day out of it.
He likes to dig deep. Let the big dog eat, I believe. Is what
Stephon Diggs back on the field practicing yesterday, and after Sean McDermott saying I'm very concerned. I'm concerned. I'm very concerned. It was all over the sports yesterday. Yesterday, he came out, the day before. Yesterday, he came out and said, yeah, Stephon was here. He was here when he was supposed to be here. Everything's fine. So I don't know what happened. He's okay. He wasn't holding out for more money. Remember that? He was holding out for...
He already got the bag.
A better... That's right, Tom. He got the bag.
Chick told me that well.
Yeah. Looking for that bag.
Secured the bag, if you will.
He wanted a parking space and a title. He wanted Secretary of Receptions, I think.
Oh.
Or Director of Receptions, I thought.
Director of Touchdowns might have been said yesterday.
Director of Touchdowns. Maybe Josh Allen's Director of Touchdowns.
Is there a King touchdown?
I don't know. Why don't they have a mascot in the NFL, one of the teams?
King Touchdown.
King Touchdown.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, who could do that?
Do any of the NFL teams have a royal-sounding name?
No.
Wouldn't be the Cowboys.
The Cowboys?
No.
Just starting.
What are you, Cowboys versus aliens? What are you, Cowboys versus royalty?
Is the Lions could be kind of royal, I guess.
Kind of.
The Christians and the Lions. And...
That'd be good because you got the Lion King thing going. Probably trademarked, but you could do the Touchdown King.
I don't think it's do that dumb song, hey, and hold a baby up every week.
Do Vikings have kings?
Baby of the game.
Vikings probably have kings.
Oh, you think?
That might work.
I don't know.
The Browns can't do it. That wouldn't be.
No.
The Browns are nothing.
Who wants to be the Brown King?
Once again, Paul Brown named the team after him because he was an egomaniacal son of a bitch. Okay.
See.
Then he tried to hide behind, no, it's an elf. It's a sprite. No, it's a Paul Brown, okay?
Titans. That sounds like a king thing. What is a Titan anyway?
It's a warrior, isn't it?
It's a giant? I thought it was a giant.
It was
Is
a
it?
Titan, a mythical creature.
I don't know why.
Hung on him 8 feet long. You know what I'm talking about. Giant.
Everyone's going to be a tight one.
And somebody has to get on this and look this up.
Okay, I'm on it.
Diego Beleza.
Oh, I already been on this.
He is a 10-meter diver and is used to wearing small, skimpy swimsuits.
That's a tall diver.
Show off his body. The 10-meter refers to his specific sport, Josh. Thanks for asking questions. But the Mexican is facing a lack of financial resources ahead of next year's Paris Olympics, so he's going to an OnlyFans website where he's also wearing few clothes.
Here's Diego.
He's fit, as one might presume.
It looks like he's just getting ready to dive. Where's the money shot, if you will?
I don't think he's naked.
Well, does he want to make the big bucks or not?
I don't think he's going to be naked. I don't know.
Is this being, I don't understand, is he making a lot of money then posing?
I haven't seen his tax return, but...
He's trying...
Okay, this says Diego Beleza is one of several Mexican athletes who have been affected by the dispute between the World Aquatics. Oh, I see. So they're not getting paid to be in the team apparently.
Beleza says it occurred to me to open it up to OnlyFans because you're always looking for a way to make income.
There you go.
They're calling it OnlyFans or OnlyFins. So sorry.
Don't be sorry.
This is so dumb.
Very much. I like OnlyFans.
Is this forgive me? Is this a gay thing? Do you think?
I think so. I think probably more gay men will look at this than women will.
I enjoyed looking at it.
I think that might be. I don't know. I think that might be a heterosexual view of this.
Yeah, but men are way more visual than women for the most part.
I think women like...
I don't know if way more can be used.
Absolutely. Yes.
No, I don't think... What, it's 70% more men like visuals than women?
Yeah.
Or is it more than that?
I bet it's around there.
I think women just like it just like we do.
But they like it. They don't like it like we do.
I don't think women...
Well, you're sick and twisted is what I'm trying to get.
I mean, I'll get Willie in on this. I know that the so-called dick pic phenomena...
Yeah.
I don't know. I just this is like a youthful thing now, where you're exchanging these with the ladies, not you personally.
Yeah, I think that women can be into this stuff just as much as guys. But
that's what I think.
I think, John. I think that men are a little more visual. I think that
yes, it's just
okay, a little more. I would agree.
So,
right.
and
But I don't think to invoke, well, gays are looking at this. I don't think that's fair.
I'm a woman,
I think it's
and I looked
totally. I
at
think
it.
it's fair to exclude the fact that they're looking
I'm just
at
saying
it.
this is a very fit diver.
So you would go far as there are no women looking at this. Only
No, that's
gay
not
men.
at all what I said. But I bet there are more gay men than women looking at this.
This
guy.
OnlyFans thing, I don't know how it works. Do you like pay? Is it a pay-per-view? You go on there and just, I want to watch this for the next 5 minutes, and you pay $1 or something? Or?
You subscribe for a month.
Oh, you got to do it by the month?
Yeah. His is $15 a month. He also offers quarterly packages for $40.50, which that's nice.
And is he fully clothed, or or wearing just like Speedos, whatever?
You would know more about this than I. I don't. You'd have to join to see exactly. What content he's putting out.
And his name is Baleza.
Are you going to join?
Baleza?
No.
What is it? $15 a month?
Yeah.
His name is Diego Baleza, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like $40 for 3 months? That's not bad.
Huh.
Maybe I should subscribe just to give this kid a boost.
Yeah, I mean it's
It's a good raising money
So
for a good
you're
cause.
just doing it for the
Yeah, you're just getting the Olympics.
I mean, would it be smart for? Hang on, let me. I'm thinking out
See
loud.
that
which is
guy?
never very effective.
I helped him make this guy.
Would it be smart for the American Olympic team to do this? Sort of like a Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, but maybe get a whole bunch of American Olympians to do this and have an OnlyFans page to raise money.
I'm sure
has anybody done that
the
already?
Olympic Committee allow that?
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Why
sure
not?
they'd go, hey, this is against, because they're weird hypocrites when it comes to stuff like that.
Weird laws about
They're not
things?
taking their clothes off. You're not seeing Diego Balls Deep here. You're seeing Diego Baleza. Although Diego Balls Deep might get more views on this thing. Just asking.
I mean, we don't know what he's posting. He could be balls deep.
Yeah, okay. Well,
there might be some, special section of his OnlyFans site.
I think it'd be a smart thing for teams to do this. You don't. Not everything on OnlyFans is
nude,
pornographic.
Yeah, but not every back massager is used. Is used for massaging.
So you're saying
backs.
it's primarily
People know what OnlyFans is for.
I don't like the tone of this guy. What do you think?
I don't have any tone.
Yeah, I don't think that you understand OnlyFans.
He said thick with tone.
Well, I don't get. You guys know how I work. I don't get a tone until you tell me I've got a GD tone.
Yeah.
Sounds like he has a tone. I think you're right. I think right now you're right.
Nothing pisses me off more than telling me I'm in a bad mood.
Yeah.
We'll try to get you
Well,
in a
you've
better
been a
mood.
joy this morning. How are you gonna criticize me?
I was really in a bad.
Pretty sure he has a tone.
I'm so glad I took a nap this morning. I feel so good now. No, I think that's a smart idea.
Because you guys feel good when you make other people miserable.
I know,
That's
right?
what you. That's what you do.
specialize in.
When Josh came toddling in here 6 years ago, I used to listen to you guys all the time. I just love words.
It's because I thought you
you're
guys were
all
like
a bunch of jackasses.
I thought you were fun, good people. It turns out you're all miserable, and I have to sit here for 4 hours every morning.
No, you don't. You absolutely do not, buddy.
Oh man, we got a show now.
I'm not miserable.
So
You're kind of miserable too.
no, let me. So back to this OnlyFans thing.
And you're not miserable? Is that what you're trying to
I wasn't
sell
until
me?
7 years. According to SimilarWeb, only 23% of OnlyFans subscribers are women.
The whole thing is only 23.
Yes.
So now, Josh,
it doesn't say how many are gay men. No, that would.
I think we better get a line on that.
We can't really make a comparison.
And then round up the people answering. And then,
so I real quick question. So on OnlyFans, you don't subscribe to just OnlyFans. You have to. It's each individual poster.
Yeah.
And then do they set their own fee?
Yes.
Okay. And then does the OnlyFans organization take a percentage or something?
They do. Yeah.
Okay.
You got to run the website.
Now, you don't have to answer this question.
I don't have any anymore because most of the
That was my question.
most of the porn stars are they've gone to these agencies where they're not even going on at all. So they pay these people to put up content for them and to talk to the fans. So when you are so-called messaging with a porn star, you're not. You're messaging with some guy in L.A. So I'm out.
Okay.
That's not interesting to me.
All right. So yeah, it's like those old sex lines.
Yeah.
It sounds like some, sexy babe. And it's a lady, but when you're talking, she's shoving pudding down her throat.
Breastfeeding.
You turned me on.
Oh, my God.
You can hear the guy. So the guy is overweight? Is that what you're saying?
No, the woman is.
The woman's overweight.
Shoving pudding.
And you can hear her eating as you're talking to her?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of false advertising. Do they tell you up front that's what's going on?
Because they'll lose money.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's a shame.
It is.
So there's not this. I was envisioning this phone bank of porn stars. Jill, could you come stroke my nipples for this guy on line 7?
They don't have to be all in the same building. You think there's an OnlyFans building?
Wouldn't that be?
Well, got to clock in today.
Wouldn't that be funny?
It would be if there was one central place.
A brick and mortar OnlyFans store.
Big sign outside. OnlyFans. Voted Office of the Year.
Casual Fridays.
Yeah. You can wear a blue jean brassiere that you take off after you start making your calls. Back in the day.
Blue jean brassiere.
It was Casual Friday, Christy.
Oh. Wow.
You wear jeans on Friday?
Now, Tom, wouldn't the old peep shows be like OnlyFans pre-internet?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess you know me, I'm not a strip club guy. Or I've never been.
There used to be these places where you go in and you put money in and the thing would go up and
the lady would be behind
sitting
there.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'd need a ladder and a short rope. I would be out so quickly. I cannot stand stuff like that. I'd be going, young lady, really, seriously, you've got to do something else for a living. This is just sad. So anyway, we're talking about some diver from Mexico who's raising money with an OnlyFans page.
Good for him.
Again, I think it'd be really smart for each Olympic team to do this, for the whole team. You could join the USA Olympic OnlyFans page and see all these people posing in their bathing suits. It's the same thing as the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. They don't have to go porn.
The committee would find something wrong with it.
Well, not if they were getting a percentage.
Committee doesn't find much wrong with anything anymore. They make a lot more money than they used to. Remember the days of the amateurs?
Yeah. Well, I hope the guy does well. I know he could. What kind of diver is it? Does it say?
10-meter diver.
10 meter.
Okay. I was going to say, Josh,
10 meters.
You probably make some money if you did a little
He's
bit
60 feet tall.
Watch this. I'm going to improve Josh. I'll improve Josh's mood by.
I'm just sitting here thinking that we destroyed Josh's image of all of us. Because I thought you were fun and good people. It turns out you're real with actual problems. I hate all of you. Really?
Ugly. Oh, boy.
Really?
I never said I hated anybody. I just didn't.
I'm sorry. That's me. I hate you is what I meant.
If he was he'd probably get more views if he was a muff diver.
Wow.
Wow again. That's on you.
I'm trying to take the vitriol off of you, Josh, my friend.
He brought it on himself. You didn't even hear what he said.
Beer Can Chicken Day. Wow, going to be fun eating that Beer Can Chicken.
Yummy. I thought you were quality
Lily,
people.
let's go grab a beer.
I cannot wait to have some Beer Can Chicken with my friends.
Okay.
Well, as King Idiot, I declare today's show up and running. Feeling pretty good. What's coming up in sports? Or is that
World record, maybe, sometime. I don't know.
Okay, cool.
I don't know.
We have some really disturbing things in the news today. And a couple things about the future that's kind of fun. And, of course, we got the Big Green Egg fellas out there. Mm-hmm. And they are always doing great stuff. And I'm looking forward to today. We are going to experiment with the Purdue people, not the university, the PER Purdue people, chicken people, with their special Beer Can Chicken chicken beer.
You think he brought back the watermelon wrapped bacon? Or
He didn't.
Bacon wrapped watermelon? Or?
He
I
didn't
have
bring
bad news. He doesn't have them today.
Great. Super.
Really?
Yeah.
He said, I'm not feeding those miserable people those things.
That's right.
Well, Tom, it is National Lobster Day, so maybe a nice side.
A side of lobster.
And once again, gratitude rears its ugly head.
Ace, you need to tell me stuff like this like a week in advance.
Don't tell him that. He's going to be on your ass now for getting him lobster.
And then after you've told me, I'll say I forgot. Tell Hooker that, or somebody who's got
Yes.
calendar.
I dare you to go into Jess Hooker's office and go, we need lobster.
Lobster for the green room.
She has my credit card. It'll happen. She could make it happen.
If you've unplugged us and are listening to some smooth jazz right now, I don't blame you at all. Raycon wireless earbuds is what you should be listening to, kids. Raycon, you can get a pair and a spare with their swell low price, and you'll still pay less than you would.
They are the best, I'm
some of
telling
those
you.
other big-name tech brands out there. Raycon knows that right about now you need to keep an eye on that bottom line. And Raycon has buy now, pay later options, easy and free return guarantee, free domestic shipping, and flat fee international shipping. And 50,000 five-star reviews. And I haven't even said anything about 8 hours of playback, crystal clear call quality, and water and sweat resistant. That's buyraycon.com/Tom today. Go there, get 15% off the already swell price. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. 15% off your Raycon purchase. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
And here's the real Tom talking. I wear them all the time, especially when I'm out walking the dogs. Want to listen to whatever I'm listening to. Those Raycon earbuds are great, and they
that's
do
not King Idiot talking.
They do not fall out of your ear, and they the best. They automatically, immediately bond. What's the term? They hook up to your. They sync. Thank you very much. Every time, and they don't unsync constantly like the really expensive white ones that stick out of your ear do. Raycons are the best. This is me talking. Thank you very much for listening. When we come back, we'll try to see if we can get Josh out of this bad mood. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and
I get in a lot of awkward situations, I feel like. Recently in D.C., I threw up in the street, which isn't a big deal. That happens. I'm a pretty heavy drinker. But what was different about this time was as I was about to throw up, when you're just starting to come up, I made eye contact with a woman sitting outside of a Starbucks.
Yeah.
And then I held eye contact as I vomited.
Oh.
So it was just very awkward because she just saw me kind of look over at her and then go, and I mean, what's going on in her reality? Does
she wants to watch that?
Did you get her number?
I did not get her number. I'm afraid. What if she go home and say, I was so ugly today I made a man vomit? I don't want her to think that, So I had to go over and tell her it wasn't the case.
That's a bad hair day.
Yeah, if a man looks at you and vomits,
That is a bad day.
you need to visit your hairdresser ASAP.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a self-esteem killer.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, but I get into stuff like that all
See,
the
I'm
time.
a sympathy monitor. I would have, if he had made eye contact with me, I would have.
Me too.
You would vomit also?
I would join you. Yeah.
So when you smell vomit, you immediately vomit.
Say goodbye.
Let's move on.
So far we've covered soiling ourselves and vomiting in the studio.
What next? All right, let's go into pussy lesions.
No.
No, Bob, that's wrong in the script. It's not pronounced pussy.
There you go.
You don't want to go that way.
I know it looks that way on the page.
If you read that wrong at the audition, wow, that's a different movie.
Yeah,
Well, what's
entirely.
this, Mr. Abrams? I don't understand.
Much closer to a Mr. Skin film.
Yeah, I think so.
I would say.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Now, were you a big drinker in college?
Yeah, I in college I think I drank a little bit more than I do now. In college, whenever I drank, I would pass out. It was like my thing, That's how people knew me.
Pass out guy?
Yeah. It got to the point where even before I went out, I'd go ahead and draw a dick on my face. Because it was going to happen.
It was going to happen. Your buddies were going to take care of it anyway.
Yeah.
Just take it right.
Oh, boy.
Why wait?
It really is something else. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not. Because, first of all, what do they think? It's going to help me? They think years from now I'm going to be saying, yeah, I got really bad, I was just drinking all the time, passing out, and then one day I woke up, looked in the mirror, and I was like, TJ, get it together. I owe it all to Steve and his artistic ability to draw a ball sack on my forehead.
Baltic coast has long been popular with tourists, as you can imagine, but some Christian conservatives have protested what they see as a satanic overtone of this bus, using the number symbolizing the devil and taking it to a place called hell. The local bus operator announced this week Bus 666 will no longer run to hell and that it was changing the line's number to 669. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
A Scottish council has issued a warning about toxic scum found near the village of Twat. According to
TWATT.
signs were put up around the lock warning contact with the algae should be avoided and that animals should not drink or swim in the water.
But yeah, there is a town of Twat. Suppose there's a liquor store there, and if so, what do they call it?
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's
cow.
a good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Time now for the guy who would rather watch Star Wars than have sex.
Hey, babe. I was talking to the girls over at Delta Gamma, and they were thinking you and I should drop by and have a little fun.
Hold on one second. This is the best part. Vader's got Luke cornered.
Come on, honey. Why don't you corner me in the DG house? There's a sorority full of girls just dying to feel your force.
Oh, wow. Just look at the way Vader swings his lightsaber. Wait. Luke's about to get his hand cut off.
You know, we'd really like to see the way you swing your lightsaber. I told all the girls about it.
Dude, here it comes. Vader's gonna tell Luke he's his father. That's not true. That's impossible. Come to the dark side, Luke.
Baby, you can come to the dark side if you want, right now.
I'll never turn to the dark side. I'm Luke Skywalker.
Fine, forget it. You're more like Luke Skywhacker. Enjoy going Han Solo tonight, dork.
Those are two separate characters, and actually it's pronounced Han, not Han. See, Han was actually a Corellian orphan who became a smuggler, and Luke was the son of Anakin who became a Jedi.
All right, that's enough. This has been the guy who would rather watch Star Wars than have sex.
That is so sad.
Hi, everybody. This is Mark Sweeney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Comedian Jim Gaffigan joins us in the studio, a family man, a clean liver. Now, when you're on stage, Jim, you don't do a blue kind of show, do you?
I'm very clean and kind of, I talk about cake for like an hour because, cake's an important topic.
Cake, tell me about cake.
Well, there's a lot of different. Cake's a powerful food. Cake can actually bring people together. It's Bill's birthday. Yeah, I hate that guy. There's cake in the conference room. Well, I should say hello.
Who am I to pass judgment on him?
It's his big day. There's so many types of cake. There's rum cake, which makes sense because we've all been eating cake and thought, this needs booze. Shot of liquor. I don't have time to eat and drink. There's fruit cake. That's a bit of a disappointment.
Oh, yeah.
You'd think that would be better. Fruit, good.
Right.
Cake, great.
Right.
Fruit cake, nasty crap.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. Have you tried fruit cake? I don't even think that's fruit in there. You're like, when is that, a Skittle?
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
You're so weird.
You have no idea. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom.
Celebrate it in a couple weeks.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
What?
There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold.
I feel like we invited friends over, and now Mom and Dad are fighting.
I'm Chick McGee. Here's Tom, and I just caught a look at the outdoor goings-on with the big green egg guys and the beer can chicken. The chicken are poised majestically.
I think we have the cameras
on top of the grill.
Look
at that. It's hilarious.
There we go.
Hilarious.
You half expect one to wave.
How funny is that?
Now, there we go. Now we've got look, it's Peter, Paul, and Mary. Oh, no, it's not. It's Jess Hooker along with Mark Sion and Tom Williams out there in the porch.
Morning.
And now we got the big green eggs in the background. Can you get that shot, Noah, again, of the chicken? Okay.
Oh, boy, look at how that's browning up.
Now, explain, Jess, what's going on there. The chicken is standing up on top of the grill.
Yeah, so we had a story a couple weeks ago about Purdue teaming up with Torch and Crown and making a beer can chicken beer. So we invited our friends from the Big Green Egg to come and show us exactly how to do that.
And when you call them up and say, hey, fellas, can you be here at 4 a.m., do they hang up right away? Or?
No, they are so excited. These are two of our biggest Bob and Tom fans. They love doing this for us as much as they love the Big Green Egg.
Jess, can you ask them if they think we're wonderful and fun people, or
well,
are
this
we
morning
just real
is not
people with horrible answers?
Well, here's the thing. This
Horrible
morning is
lives.
not a good representation of us.
Okay.
So
All
I
right.
just said we're not on our best behavior. Please roll with it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, to back up just a little bit, the Purdue Chicken Company, now this is Perdue.
Correct.
Not the university. They, as you mentioned, the Torch and Crown Brewing Company has created this beer, and it's designed for beer can chicken specifically.
Correct.
They describe it as a honey double citrus summer ale brewed with classic grilled chicken seasonings like rosemary, thyme, and pink peppercorn. But you can also drink it just as a beer, which we tried, and it tastes
fine.
It was described as kind of a light, fruity beer.
Tastes like beer.
Yeah. This is being sold all over the country.
The can's kind of crunched up.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that is that's actually a Cornish game hen. It's a little bit smaller than the chickens. If we get out of the way, you can see those are actually on the mini max, and then we have the full size chickens on the large eggs.
Yeah.
Correct? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how long have they been cooking already?
Oh, about an hour and 15 minutes or so. The Cornish hens are just about done, and the chickens will be done in about a half an hour. And, this one back here looks like it's trying to escape. And that guy over there looks like he's enjoying every minute of it.
Yeah, but they are, once again, they are in the upright position.
Yes.
With the different sizes, it looks like we're cooking up a family.
I know. Especially when you see them all together.
Look at how stretched out the legs of the Cornish hen have to be.
And you know the old joke where you put a Cornish hen inside a turkey and you carve it at the table, go, oh, my God, she was pregnant. Get the kids all crying.
That's the old joke, huh?
The kids all crying.
So the Big Green Egg has lots of great accessories, and one of them is the beer can chicken holder.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah. We have a few egg accessories for cooking beer can chicken. We have a ceramic vertical holder, which is the one in the middle. We also have a folding beer can holder, so the beer can is cradled by the holder. And then, of course, we have a vertical rack and a round pan. So there's 3 different ways to do the beer can chicken on the Big Green Egg, and it's so easy because the versatility of the Big Green Egg makes it simple. We put the convector in for indirect cooking, and we're running at about 350 degrees.
Yeah, so do you just use a thermometer to figure out when the chicken's done?
Exactly. Yep. Okay. Internal temperature thermometer.
Okay. Now, once again, it's if you cut back to those, is what's the plural of apparatus? Apparatuses?
Apparati?
I don't apparati. Gizmos. They're like heavy wired structural things where you can shove the beer can in there, and then you do the chicken suppository thing on top of the apparatus.
Exactly.
Did that help at all?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a sort of a simple. It's like a little mini Eiffel Tower.
There you go.
It's like
it
you're
is.
shoving a gigantic chicken onto the Eiffel Tower.
I know you're trying.
What's nice about this?
But you might be complicating it just a bit.
In any event, we're going to get back to the guys in a second, but they're cooking up the Big Green Egg, doing it with the beer can chicken style. Thanks, everybody.
Heck yeah. Thank you.
Very good. Did I make that more complicated?
A little bit, but we're used to it.
Well, in other words, it stands upright because if you just had the beer can in there, wouldn't it structurally tend to wobble and fall over?
Well, not necessarily. I mean, yeah.
This is just adding a structural.
Absolutely.
It's like a scaffold around the beer can. How
I
about
think
that?
originally it was just the beer can. And then
Right.
somebody goes, oh, hey, we can make this a little
But the chicken
sturdier.
cooks better because it's standing up like that. Okay, does that make sense?
And the beer would spill
Yeah. If you laid it down.
Didn't do it that way.
And then I guess, and part of the key is open the beer can, right?
That is absolutely part of it.
Yeah, because if you heated it up on the grill,
then you've got
closed.
shrapnel chicken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you're calling John obvious, and it's a whole thing.
You've got shredded chicken there.
Okay, good. Sorry.
That's how they shred chicken.
They're pulled pork, pulled chicken.
Oh, good. All right. Well, I think we're doing a good job.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we were returning to the sports page. We last left you with Diego Balazar and his OnlyFans page.
Balazar. He has his OnlyFans site. He can't be the only athlete out there with this, right? I mean, this seems like a natural. Don't you think?
And how much was it a month?
$15 a month.
Okay. All right. Well, this guy's trying to
$40
raise
bucks.
trying to raise money to go to the Olympics. Good for him. Yeah. Okay. What else is going on over there?
Oh, look what time it is already. Stupid world.
You're bailing already.
A teenager in India has broken the Guinness World Record for the longest dance marathon by an individual.
Really?
Why did these go out of fashion? Weren't they like crazy popular, like turn of the century?
It was during the Depression.
During the 20s? Okay.
Remember that movie? They
shoot horses, don't they? Boy.
Well, that was a slog of depression.
Didn't that win like a bunch of Oscars and stuff?
It's a good movie, but it's a bummer.
Gig Young.
Yeah.
They had to, by the way, prop him up.
Had trouble keeping Gig sober. Yeah. This guy, 16-year-old Srushti Sundhir. there's more. His name is Srushti Sudhir Jagtap.
Jagtap.
Jagtap. Performed for 5 days straight, 127 hours, to beat the previous record of 126 hours. To achieve
I'm very tired.
Hey, wait a second. It's a lady.
Oh, it is?
Whoa. It's a lady.
Yeah, Srushti is a lady. There's a photograph here. She's very pretty. And
therefore, the story has merit.
That's right.
No.
She's not overweight or anything.
Thank goodness it's not an ugly girl dancing. That would be gross.
I thought it was this dude behind her, and yikes. He must be part of the stage crew.
Is he having a snack? Is that what you're saying?
What does that mean?
Is he a fat? Is he a fatty?
Pockmarked to hell. Who's to say?
Overweight, just like 20 pounds. My God, look at the size of it.
Reinforce the stage, and Brutus is dancing again. How about 127 hours straight? Yikes. That's, good for her. What kind of dance was she doing? Like jitterbug?
To achieve this record, a recognized dance style must be performed to a reasonable standard.
A reasonable standard.
And the participants' feet must be moving to the music at all times.
This must have been so exhausting.
Yeah, she gets breaks, right? She gets little 4-hour breaks or something?
No, I think it's like 5 minutes an hour. Something like it.
Okay, but there are breaks.
Yeah, but they're not. You don't get like 4 hours off to go.
So she didn't have to diaper up, though.
Wow.
5 minutes an hour, you can get everything taken care of.
Oh, yeah.
Theoretically.
Especially.
I don't know. I've had some sit-downs.
And she has been eating Indian food, hasn't she?
Well, that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's your, here's the topic. What's your longest sit-down? Go ahead, Tom. Start to final one.
I'm in and out. I'm
every time?
Pretty much, yeah. I don't
How long's the first Avengers movie? Because I definitely got cozy one time. Ended up just hanging out in there.
That's not bad. That's not a bad idea.
Didn't your legs go to sleep?
Around like the third act, I was like, okay, time to take a little stretch.
Okay.
Every now and then you got to get out.
Yeah, sure.
Move
Well,
your legs.
congratulations
you go right back to it, though.
to Ms. Srushti.
She performed the Catholic dance style.
Oh.
You know, the Catholic dance.
Sure.
Oh, not Catholic. Catholic?
Didn't Chubby Checker had a song called Do the Catholic?
The Catholic dance, if it's like a Catholic wedding, you stand up, sit down, kneel down, stand up, sit down, kneel down. Say something in Latin. Stand up, sit down.
Kathak.
Good for her. Congratulations. When do we come back? More sports?
Yeah, more sports.
We got an Ozzy Osbourne update coming up, and a song from Pat Godwin.
Okay.
And I got a perfect lead-in for it, Pat.
All right.
The headline is Phallus-Shaped Stone Tool in the News. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Now, I know we're gonna try to do the big orchestrated version of Fred at some point.
Are we?
And we doing that now? Okay, so we're getting the.
Are we ready?
The official.
Y'all just tell me. I'll go.
We got the official Fred. Are the Fred singers out there at this point? We have to get some singers out here for this one. This is a song. This is actually the first
Hello, Wendy.
experience that Rodney had with the Bob and Tom Band and Orchestra, and we brought Rodney in and did a recording of this song, which ended up being what the deal that got Rodney his record.
I
record
guess.
deal.
I can remember the first time I did the show, and I did like 2 hours of this, and of everything I knew. And then I remember you asking me, well, you got anything else? And then I said, I got this stupid Fred song. And then that was the thing that kind of stuck. And out of all the things, and if I don't sing it, by God, I hear about it too at the shows. You son of a bitch, I drove 400 miles here. You sing the Fred song. Looks like you're going to be doing it a cappella in my pickup truck.
Now, how many of the Fred singers do we have out there? Do we just have Wendy? Because
we have no idea where the Fred singers are. Well, there's one.
Okay.
I'm not sure there is any.
Okay, well, I know I can sing part of the Fred song. I can do it from right in here.
Okay.
You want to? Sure. Fred. Got
That's
it.
right. Very good.
We can all sing. I think we all know this one, so everybody sing their Fred part.
He once shot a man just for snoring. Got out of bed and he shot him dead. Well, his name was, I didn't know what his name was, so we just called him Fred. He was riding across the desert on a horse to another town, looking for a woman in a nightgown. The horse's name was, I didn't know what his name was, so we just called him Fred. Oh, now Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred. Ha! Well, he got to a town, he met a woman in a nightgown. She was wearing a brown belly brand. Well, her name was, I didn't know what her name was. I got you, didn't I, boys? Listen, let's stop for a second. I didn't know what her... You guys want to try that again? I didn't know what her name was. So...
It's like Haywood meets Rodney.
I think I waited a little too long to come in on the end there. All right, hold on. Well, when we got...
Didn't know what her name was.
I didn't know what her name was, so we just called her Fred. There we go. Oh, now Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred. That song was written under the influence of alcohol and a few other things I can't tell you about on the radio. Had you been drinking alcohol at the time of hearing the Fred song, you'd be, well, I should start by saying that alcohol has a tendency to make you think things are actually funnier than what they really are. Had you been drinking alcohol at the time of hearing this Fred song, you'd be laying on the floor right now laughing your ass off. Saying the same thing I'm saying. Why the hell's he singing the Fred song?
Fred! Okay, do the Freddy.
Boy, that was just in pieces.
thing. Barf-away barrettes work like magic to keep your hair swept back from your face and free of stomach contents, tooth fillings, and toilet water. You'll emerge from the bathroom or back alley stylish, empty, and ready for more.
Yeah.
Just clip it, unload, and forget it. Best of all, if you order in the next 5 minutes, I'll include a tub of Bio Be Gone breath mints for absolutely free, plus shipping and handling of $29.95. What comes up or down is nobody's business but yours with these powerful breath scrubbing mitts. So what are you waiting for? Order my Billy Amazing Barf-Away barrettes and Bio Be Gone breath mints, and let's get this party started. I'm Billy Amazing.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
I don't blame them. I'll say it like this. What I hate worse than the common flies are them little fruit flies that are always hanging around in bars or in the summer around wet dog feeders. I swear to God. They could be 1,000 miles away and somehow spot a wet dog feeder like a hawk surveying feeder mouse. They always find them. Flies are sort of badass. When you ever seen pictures of flies up close?
Weird, huh?
Yeah.
Their eyes are like mini disco balls.
Yes.
They can see over like 200 different angles. Now, I bet flies would be great billiards players if they could make sticks to fit their hands.
Yeah, they can see everything.
Silly.
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little. We want to look good in the painting.
They don't say we didn't warn you.
Oh, my God.
There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Just ask them.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
What's wrong with him? I feel you,
What's
brother.
wrong with you, Pat?
Oh, nothing.
Oh.
Just one of those days, right?
He's got the light blue Henley on. I don't care for it. I like you in black.
He looks good.
I like you in black. I like you in black, Pat.
All right,
black.
chick. I'll go home and get the black shirt.
Okay.
You look great,
I
Pat.
got one in my office, Pat. You can switch.
Powder blue, right?
Looks like you're in scrubs at a... Never mind.
Oh, look at the guns.
The guns
A really
out.
fancy,
Look at that.
really fancy hospital.
There's Josh Arnold.
Uh-huh.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey, buddy. There's Willie Griswold.
Fancy hospital.
Chicken
What did you want to say?
Fancy hospital.
What did you want to say, old man?
Nothing. Today we're doing something special. We've got some great guests coming in. Robert Hines, Al Jackson, Greg Hahn, comedians all. I should point this out. Mr. Hahn and Mr. Willie G. starting tonight at the famous Caravan in Louisville, formerly the Comedy Caravan. They're going to put the comedy back in the Caravan. How about that? That's starting tonight, running through Saturday night, right?
Yeah, you can go to my Instagram at Willie.Griswold. There's a link in the bio for tickets. Come hang out, y'all.
Thank you very much. Now, we're doing something called Beer Can Chicken. We got Tom and Mark from the Green Egg folks outside.
There they are.
And it looks like they've got the apparatus in hand. Oh, there's a photo. We're looking on our big screen. A photo of this chicken.
Give me that chicken.
It looks like it's going to start dancing, doesn't it? It's in the upright position. There's a beer can inside that with something special from the Purdue chicken people. They have actually created a beer called Beer Can Chicken Beer. Seems somewhat redundant, but this is designed to be used to make beer can chicken. These guys have been cooking this for more than an hour. What temperature do we have to get that bird to before we could cut it up?
Oh, we want to be at 165, and we know we're safe. Yeah. The Big Green Egg is just an amazing grill. It's going to hold in all that moisture content of that whole chicken. So when we get that to temp, we're going to let it rest for a few minutes, and then we're going to slice into it. It's going to be wonderful. Now, we do have some awesome chicken salad for you guys. Oh. We smoked a couple of chickens yesterday in the same very fashion with the beer can deal, and you've got to give it a try. It's some of the best chicken salad I think Tommy's ever made. He put it together.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Tom, it's my understanding you did not bring your famous bacon-wrapped watermelon.
No, but I could bring him the next time.
Next time is tomorrow.
Okay. next time. I've actually got an appointment tomorrow.
No, well, yeah, why don't you cancel it, okay? We're getting hungry in here. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, we'll be checking in when that stuff is done. Oh, they do have a French version of this.
They do?
Yeah, beer can chicken.
Beer can chicken.
Or
beer can.
What's the name of that bird with the big beak? The toucan.
Oh,
toucan.
Yeah,
Toucan can chicken.
Toucan.
Or beer can toucan.
Yeah. Well, there's a joke here. We'll try to get it by the end of the show.
I nailed it. Beer can toucan.
Okay.
What's the joke?
Now, we last left you with some lady dancing to sitar music for 3 days or something.
It was a world record. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
good for her.
Okay. And now, have they had the parade yet in Denver for the teams?
It's today, right? Thursday.
Oh, it's today?
Yeah, remember Nicola couldn't, he was going home. He wasn't waiting for the, I don't know if he's gone home or not. I don't know if he's going to be at the parade.
He was bummed when they told him it was Thursday.
He was absolutely.
He's like, I got to go home.
Is he going home to Serbia?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's talking about, yeah.
Wants to go hang out with his boys.
Yeah.
Big week for Serbia. French Open, NBA Finals.
It was in the news.
I mean, think about Ace. I mean, not like we're going, hey, big week for USA.
On a related note.
Oh, here we go.
This is a good question, Jim. Great question.
Uh-huh.
In Las Vegas, when they do the parade for their winning hockey team, where would it be? Because normally you go down the main drag.
I would hope it would be Las Vegas Boulevard.
Yeah. I know, but you can't do that on the Strip.
Why not?
Yeah,
Why?
you could.
Yeah, you could.
Sure you could.
Yeah. It's not like it's Saturday night.
Well, that's true.
It's Vegas, baby. It's Vegas. They'll shut the street off. They don't care.
Yeah, well, we'll find out.
But that is a good question.
Thank you, Josh.
Good question.
What have we learned? There are no bad questions, right?
Yes, there are. You've been to one of our meetings? Kidding me? Okay. I always hate meetings anyway, and there's lots of stupid questions.
You could cancel those with a snap of your fingers.
Yeah.
No more meetings.
You could Thanos those into non-existence.
They're just dust in the wind, Tom.
Okay. No, so I guess my next question is that sports?
Yes. I was looking up in facts about Serbia, but I'm taking the temperature of the room. I don't think you guys want to hear.
I want to know about it.
I mean, it's interesting.
In fact, what's the temperature of Serbia?
72 degrees.
What? Who knew it was so warm?
Tropical climate, Serbia.
Yeah, very
San
tropical.
Diego.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a relatively small country, and to have two major champions in the course of a week is a pretty big deal. I think hats off to Serbia today.
Just over 6.8 million people in Serbia as of 2021.
Okay, well, let's move on. We can have...
Chick, I'm sorry.
There you go.
You were right.
There's the temperature of the room.
Right now it's 69 and raining.
Yeah.
In Serbia.
69 and wet.
All right.
Christy.
Archaeologists unearthed a 6-inch phallus-shaped stone tool.
That's huge.
That
What?
may have been used for sharpening weapons. The stone penis was discovered during excavations at Torre de Mira, a medieval fortress in Galicia, Spain. Despite its shape, researchers argue that in the 14th century, the tool likely did not have a vulgar connotation.
What's vulgar about it?
Nothing vulgar about the male
I don't
penis.
think so, but a spokesperson said, quote, a more detailed analysis of the material and traces of use of the object allows us to interpret it as a sharpening stone, possibly for sharpening weapons.
Okay, this thing, I mean, it looks exactly like a circumcised male member.
The phallus was an object of veneration at the time. The symbol is represented on lamps, masks, pendants, and rings, walls
where's
of
the dick
houses, pavements of streets, corners, balconies, doors, baths, or walls. Yeah, so...
Gee, think that society and culture was run by men?
You think?
Well, wait a minute. So the pictures are of actual penis, but this thing's not. Or they're saying that all those pictures are of the sharpening tool.
It's a very good question.
No. They're saying that's all. It's a tribute to the phallus.
Okay.
It says the phallic symbol, as she read, is represented on lamps, et cetera, et cetera. But they also think this is. How do they know this? This is a stretch. They think it could also be used to sharpen stuff.
Yeah, they say it's a sharpening stone.
This is just some guy with an excuse. Why do you have the ring in your hand? Well, I'm just sharpening this knife.
Chick, could you sharpen anything with yours?
Iron sharpens iron. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? That's what they say.
So, yeah, this is a multiple-use Swiss Army dildo is what this thing is. Yeah, I'm skeptical. I think they're drawing a conclusion. They can make anything. It's like Chicks always said, how do they know this stuff? They just make it up. But
no, I think it's years of study.
No.
I got him believing what I've been saying.
Look at this thing. Is she?
I'm showing it to him.
Actually, I see. It makes sense as a sharpening tool.
Because it's got a...
Yeah, the urethral slit,
right,
if you will.
Where you would put
that's
your
right where the
knife.
cusp is,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's where you run the knife through?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
I'm getting all of you these for Christmas.
How bad would that hurt?
Oh.
And
a fresh piece of construction paper right there.
Do you have one of those handheld knife sharpening tools at your house?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it's kind of like a
whetstone.
Yeah, I don't have a whetstone. Do you?
I think I do.
Mine looks like a can opener, so your hand is to the side, so you don't slice your hand off. With this one, if you slipped, you'd slice your thumb off.
They were tougher back then.
Back when men were men.
I guess so.
They could lose a finger or two.
I don't think if you made these in today's world, they'd sell real well.
Well, they wouldn't sell as...
multi-purpose, yeah.
Tell your father I really need one of those new sharpeners.
The electric one.
Ever since his back went out.
Harder the better.
Now, Pat, when we come back, you say you have a new song that relates to this somehow?
I do not.
Beautiful, Pat.
What I do have is a delightful Beer Can Chicken song.
Oh, okay.
On the menu today, Beer Can Chicken.
Come back with that.
And wonderful Serbian facts coming up.
Yes,
We're not going to believe it.
How fun.
All Serbia, all the time.
When we come back, we'll also be joined by one of the funniest people around. Greg Hahn will be our guest. Also coming up, Al Jackson, Robert Hines from the world of comedy. Certainly looking forward to that. I'll remind you right now, the Bob and Tom Show is brought to you by BetterHelp. It's very important to keep yourself steady as she goes, as they say. You know what I'm talking about. You can get burned out. There's too much going on. You just need to kind of get yourself settled and get back to where you want to be more balanced, I guess is the best way to put it. That's where therapy comes in. And BetterHelp is a very unusual idea that has really connected. And I mean connected because BetterHelp is designed to connect you with a licensed therapist. That connection is done online, as is the therapy. So if you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try because it is entirely done online. So it's extra convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. And the way it works, you fill out a brief questionnaire, you'll get matched with a licensed therapist. And by the way, you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. And the therapy is done online, so you can do it typing back and forth like you were texting, or you can do it with the camera on, or like if you're on the phone. What works for you is what's important with BetterHelp. So for more balance, consider BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT show today, and that'll knock 10% off your first month. BetterHelp.com/BT show. Check it out today. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P. BetterHelp.com/BT show. Coming up, comedian Greg Hahn and more. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom. They put the F in profession. Race fans, it's May, and you're out at the track. You're hot and thirsty. If you don't get some relief quick, just like those Indy cars, your body's gonna overheat. That's why you need the cool, refreshing blast of body fuel. It's like an overhaul for your body in a 12-ounce can. Just one drink and you'll be refueled and ready for anything your busy lifestyle demands. Excuse me, sir. You look hot and thirsty.
Boy, I sure am. I got my 2 kids with me and I forgot the cooler in the car. God, it's got to be 100 degrees out here. I could sure go for a cold drink of water.
Water? You don't want water. You want something that'll replenish all the fluids you've lost. You need the overhaul for your body in a 12-ounce can. You need body fuel.
Body fuel? I never heard of it.
That's because it's new. Here, try this with.
Jesus! This tastes like motor oil.
Well, there is some motor oil in there. And some transmission fluid, gasoline, and even a little engine coolant.
Engine coolant? Hey, I can't see.
Well, of course you can't see. That's the power of body. On your system, making it just like brand new. What do you think of body fuel?
Are you trying to kill me? Hey, what's that fizzing noise?
That's a little battery amp. Sure, it'll keep your body running smooth and efficient. How do you like the sporty racing look of the package?
I can't see it. I can't see anything.
Well, it's very sporty. Don't worry, preliminary testing shows that the blindness is only a temporary side effect. Anyway, how about that refreshing, cool, clear taste?
Come here. I'm going to sue you bastards. Come here. Where are you? I can't see anything.
Body fuel. When you're so thirsty you could die, try one of Body Fuel's 3 delicious flavors: original lemon lime, iced tea, or diesel.
I can't feel my tongue. My gums are bleeding. My gums are bleeding.
Body Fuel from the people who brought you Thirspiration Plus. It's the health drink for those on the run. Go out and pick up some Body Fuel today at a supermarket or auto parts store near you.
Come here, you son of a bitch.
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Oh, man. Hey, Bob, you okay?
Why do you ask, Tom?
I noticed you're scratching your crotch and kind of clutching your chest.
Yeah, well, I have jock itch and a really bad case of indigestion.
Have you taken anything for it?
That's just it, Tom. I don't know what to take.
Here, try one of these.
Okay, you're the doctor, but what is it?
It's the only medicine you can take that relieves both painful indigestion and pesky jock itch at the same time.
What's it called?
Bob, it's from the people who make Tums. It's called Scro-Tums.
Huh?
Tom's right, Bob. New Scro-Tums can relieve indigestion and jock itch in just minutes.
Hey, feeling better, Bob?
Oh, like $1 million.
Let me buy you a beer.
Great.
And how about some nuts?
Thanks.
Yes, thanks to Scro-Tums, Bob can have a handful of nuts without attracting disgusted stares or worrying about a bad case of indigestion. Scro-Tums, the only product on the market that relieves jock itch and indigestion at the same time. Get your hand out of the front of your pants, put it in your back pocket, pull out your wallet, and buy some Scro-Tums today. Just look for the fuzzy little bag the next time you're at the drugstore. Scro-Tums from Frigamall Pharmaceuticals, the same people who brought you the product that relieves painful corns on your feet and itchy hot hemorrhoids. Cornhole H. Right, Bob?
Rightio.
Bob and Tom, 24/7. Oh, yeah.
Well, internet porn.
Well, there's
photography. You know, people don't go, photography. People don't go to porn shops anymore.
No?
You know, because of the internet.
Oh, that's true.
But I think you miss out on the social aspect.
Is there a social aspect to that?
Yeah, well, you avoid eye contact. Try to hide your titles. Tranny. Oh, no, I was working on my car. The other day, though, I was watching gay porn.
Uh-oh.
No, wait, I'm sorry. I was watching pro wrestling.
Let's talk to our guest, Tom Foss. Tom, tell us about your life. You married, single? What's going on?
Married. Very happily married. I got a friend going through a midlife crisis. You know anyone like that?
Oh, yeah.
And he's asking me what he should do.
Oh, yeah.
And I keep telling him cheating is like growing pot.
Like growing pot?
You can do it and get away with it, but you can't ever, ever tell anyone.
Ever. Anybody.
Bob and Tom. Well-meaning, but...
Yeah, they're home.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Howdy.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold with a Bob and Tom comedy legend.
Oh, really? Gaffigan's here?
Oh, my God.
You're going to put up with that, Greg Hahn?
Yeah, I'll put up with it.
He's one of my favorite people. It's comedian Greg Hahn, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I'm all happy. It's all happened today, Thursday. Right? Is it Thursday? Yeah. That's the weekend.
Thursday
I'm riled
weekend.
up. My girlfriend got married, Misty Rumblefarts.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, she wanted to change her name, take her husband's name.
Oh.
So now her name is George Rumblefarts.
Oh.
Hey, you know what the amazing thing is?
What's the amazing
Pat's got a song for it.
Yeah.
George Rumblefarts. Good. Okay, thanks.
It's great to see you. Greg Hahn is going to be doing his thing on stage. Opening act Willie G. That starts tonight in Louisville at the Caravan. A couple weeks, you guys are going to be in Cincinnati at the legendary Go Bananas, starting Thursday, June 29th. But tonight it's Louisville.
All weekend.
Oh, that'll be great.
Now, a new album. We're going to do our albums, right?
Yeah.
In Cincinnati?
Yeah, in Cincinnati.
Yeah. Greg Hahn's greatest hits. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh.
And then my next album's going to be Greg Hahn's classics. People ask me, like, how do you write material? You know, after when you first start out, you have, like, right, Willie, you have, like, 2-3 minutes of material.
Sure.
Then after 33 years, you have, like me, 27 minutes of material.
Hey!
Yeah.
Well, you missed a few things in the news.
What happened?
Oh, we just let's see. What was the last story we had? Oh, we had the teen dancer set the world record for the longest dance. We got some. I'm watching her dance. This groove.
Do we?
Is this actually the music, or is this just generic?
It's just playing generic.
Of the area music. It is.
He is having a ball.
No, here's the music she danced to.
Oh, she must have been exhausted by the end.
Yeah, right?
I don't know. Go ahead. Which brings you more happiness? This?
Well,
this is
they're different types of happy, aren't they?
I mean, the can, you know, you're seeing ladies bloomers.
Oh.
See, there you go. See, this is kind of navel-gazing stoner music.
No, this is get in touch with yourself.
Yeah, but this is get in touch with somebody's panties.
Yeah.
So both happy.
Ladies and friends, they have no pants.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Chick, are you happy Pat changed his shirt?
Oh, God, he did.
Oh, my gosh.
Good Lord.
I wanted to make everybody happy.
Pat, you looked good, man. It was relaxed.
No, I was distracting him. It looked like I worked at a fancy hospital.
You look like a male nurse at a fancy
He
hospital.
didn't hear a word I said. He heard what Tom said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. I love
And
nurses.
it's not even what he said, it's what he implied.
Yes.
Not what he said.
It's just like, can you imagine if a hospital had scrubs that color? How did that executive meeting go?
Yeah.
We're going to be different.
They may have pale blue. They have all kinds of colors.
Pale blue scrubs? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, whatever they want to wear, I love my nurses, and wear whatever you want. Ladies and gents, you're doing a great thing out there. Now, what was the last story we had? Oh, the penis-shaped knife sharpener.
You hear about this, Greg? The penis-shaped
what's going on?
knife
Yeah.
sharpener?
Okay, yeah. I'm in. What's it?
Ancient Spain, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep. Spain.
Old Iberia, huh?
Spain, huh?
Yeah, Galicia, Spain.
Well, they're claiming it's a knife sharpener, but it looks just like a male member.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It's got its own OnlyFans page. That should give it away. Because we established earlier, apparently a lot of them.
Yeah. Do you have an OnlyFans page, Greg?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, you got to get one.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely got to get one.
I'm making $17 a month.
What? You're getting $17 a month?
That's right.
What are you doing the thing?
Every now and again, just show my socks. Folded in a drawer. The one guy who follows me is a weirdo.
Whatever I'm doing, he likes it. Huh?
But we found out Pat didn't have a song for that. But he does have a song for Beer Can Chicken. Is that correct?
I do, yeah.
And if you're on, you can watch us on YouTube, and the guys are outside making some beer can chicken. But this is Pat's tribute to that event.
All right.
I like a beer can. Here we go. Hold on. Do I have a song for this? Yeah. I like a beer can chicken. Pasta with vodka sauce. I like a Jack Daniels rubbing my ribs. Don't mind the extra cost. I like brats cooked in beer and my Coke van with extra wine. I like banana Foster's loaded with rum. Makes me feel so fine. Oh, some mornings are a little rough and I like to cut out the middleman. I'll have some beer can chicken. Hold the chicken. Hand me the can. A little sloppy there at the beginning.
That was good.
All right.
Yeah. That makes it folksy.
We all know that guy. You know what I'm talking about.
The alcoholic?
Yeah, you know the most famous my introduction to alcoholism, I think, on the radio anyway. I was working with a guy.
Oh, that's right.
We'll call him Gary.
Nope, first and last names. Come on.
Well, that was his first name.
Okay.
And it was me. So why are you telling me?
I'll tell you, Greg. So I'm working. I'm in DeLand, Florida.
DeLand?
On the air, yeah. We're working.
Why do they call it DeLand, Tom?
Well, Chrissy, they call it DeLand because it's near to sea.
Nothing from Hahn. You see that?
Hahn's from Florida. Hahn is from Florida.
Yeah.
Instead of talking to Hahn, you played a button. That's Hahn yelling.
I wanted to make him feel like he contributed to today's show. So we're it's early in the morning,
right?
And this guy Gary M was his name. He'd been a radio veteran. This guy was really good, and he'd been around for a long time. He'd been on major markets, but he.
So he was in DeLand, Florida, huh?
Well,
Tired, probably.
You'll see why in a second. So we're on the air, and the studio was, typically you have that glass wall, and the other guy's behind the wall reading the news, and he's got the machines and everything. And the microphones, because this place was so poorly run, the microphone was broken over there that morning. So he came in, and he was right next to me, and we were sharing a microphone, kind of handing it back and forth, and
being wacky.
We're coming out of the thing, getting ready for the news, and he's standing right there. He's got his news in his hand, and he had a Mountain Dew can right there. And just as the song is ending, I'm going, I got it. Can I have a sip of your Mountain Dew? And he goes, it's half vodka, and it's like 5:30 in the morning. And I thought he was kidding. I took a slug of this thing. It was half vodka. Yeah.
That'll happen.
How did he do?
He was a machine. He would he could just plow through anything.
Oh yeah.
But there were issues. We used to have to record on these things called carts, and you had to erase them first. And he, on more than one occasion, would forget to erase it. So you'd hear him on top of himself reading two different newscasts.
Where can we hear him now?
Yeah, is he still around?
I doubt it.
He was also, this is interesting.
What kind of a weirdo asks another for a drink of his pop?
That's
so odd.
I think so, too.
We were on the air. It was
Can I have a drink of your pop? Will you hold my hand while I drink it? Will you touch
I
my
had
penis?
something in my throat. This guy he was also a diver for the Volusia County Sheriff's Office.
Sure he was, yeah.
And,
Wow.
And as you know, they have all those caves there. And when someone would go down there and not make it back up, he'd have to go get them. And
really, huh?
Yeah, he described it. They'd always have their arms up, and they'd be floating like this with a big smile on their face.
That's why he drank. That image would haunt his memory.
Yeah, right?
This guy had a story. Was he a nom or something?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a fair question, but he was an interesting guy. But chain smoked. I doubt if he's with us.
What year were you in DeLand?
80. 79.
79, 80.
And how old was he then?
And that's when DeLand was DeLand, man.
If he was 79, 80, he was a veteran of radio. He was probably 40 at the time.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably not.
Well, especially with his lifestyle and habits. But a nice guy.
Yeah.
Worm food.
But a nice
Where
guy.
is this beer? It's Thursday, right?
No, Greg, you haven't heard the final part of the story. This is the best.
I know it seems like you have.
I know he's ended it 4 or 5 times.
Just hang on for just a second.
I was interested
It's like the return of the king.
This guy would come.
I wanted to hear you describe a radio studio some more. There's a glass wall and there's machines behind it and things like that.
Typically, there's a glass wall and the news guys on the other side of the wall. Like right now, Dean's on the other side of the wall thinking, God, he's not in here.
Yeah.
Women listen to your stories and go, get to the point.
So the point, Josh, is this guy would take the local paper and just cut pieces of it out and read them on the air. He'd tape it all together. And I swear to God, one morning he went, DeLand area weather, partly cloudy. Look for more on page 12. I mean, it was right out of like the Mary Tyler Moore show. I wish to God I had a tape of him doing that.
We do have more beer in the news for you, though, Greg.
Yeah, let's have some.
A Michigan highway was closed for 4 hours after an overturned semi spilled empty beer kegs onto the road. Responding officers found both westbound lanes of I-94 blocked by the semi and kegs scattered along the freeway.
They just left the Lambda Chi house. Yeah. 12 kegs, and it was a Tuesday.
Yeah, the truck's driver was not injured in the crash. It took a while to remove all of the kegs.
What about that kangaroo beer? Very bitter, too many hops. Come on, right, Josh? You're exactly right. Hey, but the good thing is Pat's got a song for it. Hit it.
Turn the piano on.
Hey, good.
Too many hops.
He's become Paul Schaefer.
Too many hops.
I liked your Beer Can Chicken song.
That guy screwed up the intro.
No, you didn't.
It was embarrassing.
Great.
It was.
Yeah, it was
I
awful.
can't even use it for the social media anymore.
Yeah.
How was the intro?
Awful.
How was the intro supposed to go?
It's supposed to start in the right chord.
Go ahead. Try to. We'll pretend we haven't heard it. Go ahead.
Just the beginning?
Yeah.
Don't do the whole thing.
No, I said not. Don't mess it up.
All right, here we go. Perfect.
Oh.
I like beer can chicken, pasta with vodka sauce. I like a Jack Daniels rubbing my ribs. Don't mind the extra cost.
Oh, yeah.
I like my broads cooked in beer and my Coca van with extra wine. I like bananas Foster loaded with rum. Makes me feel so fine. Some mornings are a little rough, and I like to cut out the middle man. I'll have some beer can chicken. Hold the chicken. Hand me the can.
Hey, that's a good one. Great.
Very nice.
That's great, Pat.
We're proud of you once again.
Now go back to the other shirt and try it again.
I really did like the blue shirt. Don't listen.
Paula bought me that. Oh, my
It's a nice
my girlfriend.
It was nice. You look like you were ready to enjoy the summer day.
Girlfriend bought it for him.
It was a Henley too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you're at the stage where the ladies buying you clothes. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. And it's awesome that you're wearing them.
Yeah.
Wear what your woman wants you to wear.
Exactly.
Yes.
What if it's uncomfortable?
It doesn't
Wear it anyway.
Yep. Wear it anyway. She
What
likes
did
you
she
in it.
purchase for you that was uncomfortable?
No, I don't know. I don't remember. Greg,
Christy, you were saying that your husband bought you something that was a little uncomfortable.
What? I was going to ask Christy to marry me today. What?
Oh, I got married, Greg.
She got married.
What?
Yeah.
You guys know about this? Yeah, Greg. All right, you're out. You're out. That's why I draw the line.
She's just trying to make you jealous, Greg.
That's right.
So, do you buy clothes for Andy?
I've purchased a couple of things for Andy.
Was he pissed that I said anybody that wears a sweater vest should just kill themselves because their life's over?
He didn't mention it,
Okay,
but
sorry.
I didn't see him very much last
Did he
night.
look like he
Where's
been?
he been? Did he leave
He
town?
looked like he'd been crying.
No.
On the outs, son.
No, I had a girls' night.
Sleep on the couch. Sleep on
Oh,
the
that's how it
couch.
starts.
Yeah, girls do.
Greg, you might be back in.
Nice.
Been 3 weeks.
You know what? I got something going with this one girl. I sent her a text, no response. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, still nothing.
You got her right where you want her.
Now, Greg, you're a fancy dress. You always have really nice shirts on, crisp and clean. I admire that in a comedian.
Thanks. Thank you.
You look good. Your hair looks like it's due for.
I need a haircut.
Is that what it
I'm
is?
going to throw water on it in between during the breaks.
Why?
Got to keep slicking it down. Got to keep it down.
Well, I mean, because right now, it's like a half an inch of pure white, followed by Elvis Black.
And what's wrong with that?
Maybe time to dip your head in shoe polish.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Because it's true.
Honestly, Greg's hair does not look unnatural to me.
No,
Am I
not
crazy?
at all.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Not at all.
It doesn't.
It looks like he fell into a vat of ink 3 weeks ago and is now in recovery.
No, it doesn't.
That's how mine
Doesn't
was.
at all.
The only person that looks weird in here is you. You're a weirdo-looking person. You look crazy. You got a pink hat on. None of your shirts fit. You're cutting the tops off your socks.
Yeah, I dip it in a little Orbison 6. Big deal.
Orbison 6.
Yeah, wait till I get older. I'm going to have the receding hairline toupee. It's going to be nice.
That will be nice.
My convertible. It's going to blow off. Spare toupee. Bang.
A glove
My
compartment
Ascot
full of them.
collection. Yeah, it's going to be nice.
Ascot collection. I like
I'm the guy that invented the disposable toupee.
Oh, yeah, Greg, you could really sport an ascot.
I'd love to see it.
Yes.
Do you own one?
No.
I'll buy you one. If I buy you one, will you wear it?
Yes.
What color
right
you
now?
want?
Blue.
You got it.
You're a fancy dresser. Now, are you? Do you have a new lady in your life? Are you single and looking? What's going on?
Well, it's a sexy show. I'm trying. I'm wearing my Old Spice Night Panther body wash right now.
Nice.
Ladies love it.
The old Night Panther.
Yeah. Looking around.
Yeah.
Well, I got to get a place first, Tom. You know, I'm looking around in Florida.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I'm going from
right.
place to place, trying to buy a place using a reverse mortgage. Money's no object.
What part
Here's
of
how
Florida?
much you owe me. Yeah, it's good.
What part of Florida are you looking?
South Florida, Boca Raton. Do I want the condo looking at the water or the house with the pool? Or the townhouse with the group grope, you know? What do I want?
What's a group grope?
I don't know. You're sitting around a little community.
Yeah. Oh.
People are raising their kids.
Do you want to be around a lot of little kids?
I don't need to be there.
No, I didn't think so.
You don't want the one with the old folks, though, either. You don't want the You don't want the one where everyone's riding those three-wheeled tricycles as adults.
Well, actually, Chick, you have a different philosophy on that, don't you?
Yeah, you move in there, be the immediately be the group bully. Heck yeah.
Master of the trampoline.
That's right. Come here, Leonard. I'm going to eat your dessert, Leonard. You're going to sit there, okay?
And all the women want the young hot guy?
That's right.
of course
Damn
they do.
right they are. Yeah.
And you're going to sit, you're going to make Leonard watch?
I'm going to make him watch me eat his dessert.
You're going to make a cuckold out of Leonard.
I really like tapioca pudding. Shut up, Leonard.
Might be fun. You got to re-grip your shuffleboard stick.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. That's gotten a lot of use.
You playing pickleball yet?
Yeah, I'm going to get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe just move into the home now.
There
Start
you go.
being funny. I'll be a riot. Go to the buffet with my teeth in backwards.
Oh, that is funny.
Right? Wear my watermelon helmet.
You ever worn a watermelon helmet?
Huh?
A lot of bees.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
We used to do this event where all the guys would make watermelon helmets.
This was just a joke.
No,
No, this was real.
It's called the watermelon bust. They have all these watermelons and there are all these contests. But guys, there was obviously alcohol there, and after a certain amount of alcohol, guys would make helmets out of the watermelons. And as Christy pointed out, the problem was bees. These guys would be walking around, hey, look at me, all of a sudden,
Hey, look at
I'm getting stuck under my head.
It was on a college campus. Does that tell you anything?
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
It was a good thing. Greg Hahn, Willie G, tonight it starts. It's the weekend, and it's going to be in Louisville at the Caravan. How do they get tickets, Willie?
You go to my Instagram at Willie.Griswold. There's a ticket link in the bio. Greg, are they on your website too?
No, I don't know. I think they are. I think they are.
You know, it's almost like you don't want anyone to come to the show.
Well, I don't like people watching me when I work.
All right, I don't blame you.
My nature is shy.
When we come back, I'm sorry, we got to get going. We got emojis back in the news and body parts for sale, human body parts. Oh. You want one? This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to
Now, what's this next tune?
Well, this is a love song, baby. Oh. You know when you love somebody, but you don't get it back. It's about a girl that did not return her. She already had another love. And it's actually a song about that other love of hers. I can't stop thinking about her, baby. Here we go.
She's a girl who knows exactly what she wants. A man who knows her game and well aware. So many irons in the fire in a juggling act. Tricks on the hook, balls in the air. She spends a lot of time with Peter, and Willie's always up for it. Richard is so smooth and slick, but she loves Dick. Oh, yes, she does. She loves Dick. She can't get enough. She loves Dick. So many men, so little time. But there's only one that's fixed in her mind. A fix that she can't quit no matter what she does. An affliction, addiction that she loves. She spends a lot of time with Peter, and Willie's always up for it. But Richard is so smooth and slick. She loves thick. Oh, yes, she does. She loves thick. She can't get enough. She loves thick. Hey! If you listen to her talk, you think Richard was a cock of the walk. He's good to the last drop. And she can't stop, she can't stop. If you listen to her talk, you think Richard was a cock of the walk. He's good to the last drop. And she can't stop, she can't stop. She spends a lot of time with Peter, and Willie's always up for it. But Richard is so smooth and slick. She loves dick. Oh, yes, she does. She loves dick. She can't get enough. She loves dick. Oh, yes, she does. She loves dick. She can't get enough. She loves dick.
Yeah. Woo. Oh.
And Tom VIP. You have to get it. It's state law.
Hi, this is Bob and Tom 24/7. My name is Jim Gaffigan. I have to go and, well, I just had a party, so you know where I'm going.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, performing a musical number written especially for this evening, the Disco Lifestyle Awards are proud to present Sammy Davis Jr. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
I do. Let's hit it, Marty. Here we go. I like to live the disco lifestyle. I like to live in a disco world. I want to disco marry you and have a disco family, and we'll all live in a disco. I love the disco lifestyle. I love the disco lifestyle.
All right, let's.
You know, disco is always. Oh man, I hit my head. Man, I have lost my eye.
Oh, my. Okay.
I lost my eye.
Hey, guy, it's Kid Tarmac. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Kid Tarmac.
Oh,
more power to him. Can you get that?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, fellas.
Oh, hey, Floyd.
I've enjoyed your colon blasting program.
Oh, good.
Well, it's not us.
Talking about the people doing crazy things. That old boy is claiming he's going to marry Tetris. Reminds me of a fellow semi truck driver I used to work with. His CB handle was Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
It's been a few years ago. He's all about the video games, and boy, he went nuts being on the road by himself and claimed he wanted to marry Miss Pac-Man.
Oh.
But he didn't go through with it. He got cold feet.
Did he?
He was afraid to walk her down the aisle. You want me to tell it again?
That was very good.
Hey, man, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie.
Hey, I heard you guys talking about that man with 13 inches of pork.
Yeah, 13 and a half.
It's crazy. You guys know Jamie Vickers? You know, drummer for Velvet Donger?
No.
He was uncut, too, and he could hide just about anything.
Really? Did that affect the taste, Donnie?
Hey, this is comedian Ron White, and you're listening.
Drinking host.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Joining us in the studio, legendary comedian Greg Hahn is here with us. And we are doing something very exciting. Greg, as you know, when you walked in, you walked by a bunch of beautiful big green egg.
Yeah.
Big green egg grilling appliances, if you will. And we're making beer can chicken this morning. A special edition because this is a thing we read about from the Purdue chicken people, Perdue, not the university. Purdue Beer Can Chicken Beer.
I'd like to throw one down. What is this, a desert? It's
Yeah.
Thursday.
We'll get you one.
We got a couple six-packs in the refrigerator, and we do have out on the porch, Mark and Tom have been working on the beer can chicken. And have you pulled them off the grill?
Yes. Yes.
There we go.
The chickens are done. They're resting, and we're going to do a little carving here.
Ooh. Cut into that yard bird.
Now, this apparatus is our folding beer can chicken holder.
Look at the...
It's a big green egg accessory.
Josh, your thoughts on the top of that?
It looks like it would penetrate the bird just fine.
Yeah. It's missile-like in its...
Yeah,
sure.
And it's apparently ribbed at the top for your pleasure.
It has that reservoir tip, doesn't it?
Very.
It kind of looks like a breast.
Or it looks like or like a rocket ship, and then the beer can slides into it, but then it's a structure. It's like a what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a scaffolding that holds the beer can upright, so you can put it in the keister of the chicken or the game hen. That looks really delicious.
Are you watching the meat? Look at how succulent that is.
You can watch this on our YouTube channel.
The crispy skin there.
Do we get to have some of that?
Yeah, we do.
We do, yes.
Yeah, the guests.
Look at how tender that is.
Thank you
Guests
very
can
much.
go piss up a rope, okay?
And all this was done on the beautiful big green egg, the Rolls Royce of cooking appliances. Great for the outdoor cooking season. We were lucky enough to give a bunch of big green eggs away this past football season. We had a great time.
You know those folks.
And, the fall is also a great time to cook outdoors, so we're not going to let you guys off the hook. But thanks for cooking today. We're going to look forward to trying the delicious big green egg beer can chicken. And what was the time it took to roast these the nice slow way?
You know, it was an hour and a half when it was all said and done. Now, we brine these chickens, and we did them in salt brine, so that makes them even more tender, more flavorful. But the big green egg does all the magic. You know, that ceramic, the big green egg holds in heat, holds in moisture content. Everything cooked on the big green egg is full of moisture and is super tender. So go out there and get yourself a big green egg.
Now, do you want to play the brine time intro for them?
Oh.
Since they were brining their brine. Here we go. Here it comes.
That's right. It's brine time.
Brine time. Brine time, baby.
Brine time.
Brine time.
Oh, boy. Brine time. A little tribute to the Chambers Brothers. We've just changed the lyrics just slightly to brine time. Hey, thanks, guys. It looks delicious.
Thanks for having
Can't
us.
wait to try it.
You guys can have a little too, I guess.
Okay.
When can we try it?
There's your beer,
How
Greg.
long do we have to wait? Oh, here we go. Here's a little beer action.
Crack that baby
Yeah,
up.
a little chicken beer.
Yeah.
What have been waiting for.
Okay, good.
It actually has bits of chicken floating in it.
Oh, can you grab that?
Hello. Bob and Tom
Hey,
Show.
Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie.
Hey, I think I'm going to have to become a lawyer.
Why is that?
Because my idiot cousin Ronnie needs me.
Oh. Well, what do you do?
He went off and stowed his identity.
Oh,
wow.
Again, all I got to say is Ronnie's a disaster. He's the last person on earth you'd want to be anyways. Hell, he still owes Rent a Center over $1,000 for a big screen he got just to watch the Super Bowl Shuffle. Yeah?
That's an old one.
Oh, way old.
And second and foremost, he owes over $350 to Columbia House cassette tapes. And I told him what a ripoff that was. You send this card you found in the paper back with a penny taped to it, and we'll send you 10 free tapes, then a tape each month for the next 3 fecal years until we see you in small claims court.
I remember that.
Yeah, nothing worse than having your check garnished to work all because of Debbie Gibson's greatest hits. Anyways, who'd want Ronnie's identity? He's wanted in all 52 states, mostly by chicks he's knocked up. I swear to God, he's pollinated more hillbillies than Billy Ray Cypress and Randall Tex Cobb combined.
Randall Tex Cobb.
You know? And I hope you thieves enjoy all the calls from student loan people 9 times a day trying to get money for Ronnie's 7 years of JUCO. Yeah? I'll say it like this. If you don't use your degree, then you shouldn't have to pay for one. It should work like wet naps, state law.
Okay.
So identity thieves, if you're out there, good luck, because whatever you do with Ronnie's identity, you'll probably only help him out, especially his credit score. His goal is to get up in the triple digits again.
Oh, nice.
I better run. I don't know about Beer Can Chicken, but that bratwurst I got from the food truck last night at Booney's, it's starting to come full circle.
Okay.
God. Stomach's turning over so much, feels like a baby going to breach on me.
Identity theft happens to anybody. It's a terrible thing. We have comedian Greg Hahn joining us in the studio. Greg, once again, on his way to Louisville. He's on a Midwestern swing. It'll be Louisville this weekend with Willie G, and then a couple weeks it'll be Go Bananas, where you guys are recording some live stuff. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, new albums for us. Is this your first one, Willie?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, yeah, good.
Do you have a title?
Yeah, Greg Hahn's Greatest Hits.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, right.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
What's wrong with that?
I've had one album. Now it's time for the greatest hits. Next is the classics.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Well, right now it's time for some classic news with Christy Lee. What do you got?
A former manager at the Harvard Medical School morgue has been indicted in the theft and sale of human body parts.
My gosh.
Mr. Cedric Lodge of New Hampshire stole dissected portions of cadavers that were donated to the school in the scheme that stretched from 2018 to early 2023.
Just upcycling, really.
The 55-year-old sometimes took the body parts back to his home.
Where he made love to them?
Well, he lives there with his wife, Denise.
Oh.
Some remains were sent to buyers through the mail. I have no idea what Denise has to do with this.
Why? But I don't understand.
Well, you got to wrap them.
Why?
Defendants were part of a nationwide network of people who bought and sold remains stolen from the school and an Arkansas mortuary.
There are many reasons. You
A
got your
network, Tom.
What are they?
you got your underground supper clubs.
Yep.
You got your.
You can't. This stuff hasn't it been tainted with?
There are good chefs out there that can take a.
Oh, come on.
Perineum.
Yeah. Oh, that's a tender piece of meat, isn't it? The old perineum.
A taste of embalming fluid. No, why would anyone want human body parts?
You're like a weird witch, and you want to make some sort of stew or potion.
I don't appreciate you saying weird witch.
Oh, no,
witches are out there doing. Are you trying to get us hexed?
You don't want to hex, okay?
You're some sort of noble witch out there.
He didn't mean that, ladies. He's just joking.
Apparently, he was accused of letting buyers actually come into the morgue and pick what remains they wanted to buy.
Oh.
Did they put them in a bag and take them home?
Well, no. Then
Talk about hauling ass.
he would then take
I'd like
them.
a butt, please.
Was it like eyeballs and stuff? And
Donated cadavers, brains, skin, bones. He would take them back to his New Hampshire home and ship them to buyers through the mail.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is at the Harvard Medical School.
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah, he was selling them on a website, but he was only selling young men on his website.
Oh, really?
E-boy. So stupid.
It's pretty funny.
Harvard Medical School?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really messing around over
I
there.
went to college myself.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was a bachelor of farts.
Were you really?
All right. Hey, Pat's got a song for it.
hey,
Okay.
Piano! Bachelor of Farts! That's Greg Hahn!
I can't really find an answer as to what people are doing with these body parts, but
I'm telling you, there's some would-be cannibals giving it a shot.
No, there's a lot of weirdos out there.
A lot of grisly things.
No, but these bodies have been lying around in a medical school for a year.
Well,
You can't eat them.
they're frozen, possibly.
No, they're not. People have been dissecting them to learn about anatomy. I mean, I just don't understand what they'd be for.
Well,
I mean, obviously,
great conversation piece. Oh, hey,
Sure.
is that a brain on your counter?
it is. Thank you for asking.
where'd you get it? Well,
yeah.
Mail order.
the classic joke, Abby, someone. Okay. What's coming up in the news, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we have another older student in high school, 28-year-old posing as a 14-year-old.
Get out of here, you
Or
weirdo.
17-year-old, whatever.
Is she making a movie?
I don't know.
Did you ever notice that? All those high school movies.
Oh, yeah.
They're all in their mid-20s.
We have the Beatles, we have Ozzy, we have Pat Sajak, and we have an update on the supposed UFO that crashed in Las Vegas.
Not supposed, definite.
They found out what it was, and we'll tell you what exactly it was.
So it's
what
not-
they're telling us it is. You
Okay.
mean. Yeah.
So it's no longer a U.
No.
It's a
It is a foreign object.
FO. Yeah.
Just an FO.
And speaking of FO,
When we come back, we'll have something. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is all.
You might hear bits of conversation as you pass through public places. Some loud talker on a cell phone or a tiff at the next table. Most washed by and not remembered. But one evening last December, I passed two women talking by the front door of my hotel. I stopped and thanked them by the curb the moment that I heard their words and said it was the finest line of eavesdrop I'd ever overheard. Their words stuck inside my head, so I wrote down the words they said. And with a hotel pen, I wrote then they had to taser her again. 'Cause then they had to taser her. First time wasn't phasing her. Whatever she did it twice. Who was this gal? Why weren't she nice? They zapped her once. She improvised a twitchy breakdance jazzercise. Didn't get the hint, 'cause then they had to taser her again. These swirling words did not relent, speculating about this incident, and it's gonna drive me crazy, wondering what went wrong. Were there warrants unresolved? How much alcohol was involved? And did her stepson remember to return to the trailer the next day to feed her snake? 'Cause then they had to taser her. First time wasn't phasing her. Whatever she did it twice. Who was this gal? Why weren't she nice? Her hair, it spiked. She spilled her bong. They upped the volts. She soiled her thong. Didn't get the hint, 'cause then they had to taser her again. No, she didn't catch the drift, 'cause then they had to taser her again.
Haywood Banks. Somebody go back and feed the snake.
That's a bad day.
Boy, soiling a thong is a bad day. Ooh, not a lot of room.
Well, you know what?
Not a lot of room to catch anything.
Right? Yeah.
This song isn't hard to do.
Yeah.
When critics vowed to boycott the beer after they sent a commemorative can to a transgender influencer. And there will be no more rides to hell on Bus 666. The bus to the town of Hell on Poland's Baltic coast has long been popular with tourists, as you can imagine. But some Christian conservatives have protested what they see as a satanic overtone of this bus, using the number symbolizing the devil and taking it to a place called Hell. The local bus operator announced this week Bus 666 will no longer run to Hell and that it was changing the line's number to 669. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Has every man who's ever played golf been exposed to the strippers on one of the holes with their legs spread? So you got to putt it into her.
You've seen that? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
It's a staple at the charity golf tournaments. By the way, Monsignor, I'll take this one.
And the stripper going, come on, it's for the kids.
Yes, those words have been spoken.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, good morning, honey. What you doing?
Oh, it's this darn coffee maker. It's on the fritz again. You know I can't start my day without a cup of coffee.
Hey, don't worry. I've got just what you need.
Really? What is it?
It's the new coffee-flavored bubble gum from the Blowzuka Gum Company, and it's loaded with caffeine. Here, try a piece.
This is great. And it tastes like coffee. What's it called?
It's called Blow Java.
Blow Java. There's so much flavor. It's like an explosion in my mouth.
You bet. There's nothing like a Blow Java first thing in the morning.
It's the coffee-flavored gum. Blow Java. Blow Java. Open wide, stick out your tongue.
Blow Java. Blow Java. You can chew, but please don't bite. And if you swallow, it's all right. Blow Java.
Blow Java, the coffee-flavored bubblegum. Also available in mocha, cappuccino, and our most popular flavor, Latte.
Honey, I just love Blow Java.
I can tell. Look at the size of that wad in your mouth.
Hey, look, I'm blowing a bubble. Look, I've got gum all over my face.
Wait, let me take a picture.
There's caffeine in every bite. Blow Java. Blow Java.
Chew a wad, but not in haste. Sorry about that salty taste.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans. Padoom, 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 and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
I got thrown out of J.C. Penney the other day.
Really?
Yeah, fondling up the mannequins. You believe that? And that ain't my fault. Have you seen the mannequins in there? And they taunt you, too. They got the little short skirt on, arm up, kind of waving you over. You know what I mean? Shoot. I tell you what, if you ask me, the little whore was asking for it.
Lord Coretta's a fine young comedian. Are you a health guy? You run, you look very slender. And
I'm not a big health guy, although I'm healthy. I just had a complete physical, and unfortunately I'm at that age where you get the real intense physical.
No, yeah.
You know, I hope I'm not sharing too much, but the doctor actually stuck a camera in my rectum. It wasn't part of any procedure. He just suspected that his nurse was stealing from him.
Hi, this is Greg Warren, and you're listening to...
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello, Chick.
Hey, there's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Hey, there's Ace Cosby. Howdy. Willie Griswold's over there.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold with our super special guest.
Big day for guests here on the Bob and Tom Show. That handsome man over there is Josh Arnold.
Hi, Josh.
Chick, what I'm doing is I'm trying to get Josh out of the mood. You know?
Oh, I will burn this place to the ground.
That handsome man over there is Greg Hahn.
Hey! I don't understand conductors. You like conductors of orchestras? I don't get it. You know what I mean? Lady's been playing oboe for 40 years. You're telling me she doesn't know when to come in?
Yeah.
I agree. And they very rarely look at the guy or gal.
I'm sure it's important. They help with the arrangements, and they get to wave their arms up there.
Yeah?
It's fun.
You have a baton, don't
I
you?
do. He
orchestrates us.
That's right.
Look at that.
Oh, it's in a case.
Willie gave that to you as sort of a joke, and boy, did you start using it seriously.
I don't know who put it away. I used to keep it right there. Now watch this. It's funny time, and I'll go, Greg?
Yes. Yes.
See, I just pointed the stick.
How come Bobby Flay never wears a hairnet?
That's a good question.
It's true.
Does he have a dish called filet mignon?
He should.
He probably does. We have
Bobby Flay Flay?
The Bobby Flay. We're doing beer can chicken today. We got a hold of this Purdue, the Purdue chicken people. They specifically brewed a beer can chicken beer. And we had the guys from the Big Green Egg Society for the betterment of mankind and great food. Isn't that
Mark and Tom, and they carved up a chicken during the last break. Did you have any of that?
I haven't had any yet.
Oh,
very moist and tender.
So good.
I've had some of the chicken salad. I need some of the beer can chicken.
I've had some of the chicken.
I think they're removing the BBs.
Yeah, they're great.
Oh, good.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Removing the BBs.
Yes, these chickens were hunted and
Shot them from the little farm down the street.
removing the shot.
Yes.
You got to try the Cornish game in.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Okay.
I'll eat a whole one.
Now,
I like the idea of that there was an animal walking around and I ate it.
You like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
A little Cornish game hen leg.
Now I've got my conductor's baton. It's time now for Christy Lee at the news desk.
An update on our emojis from yesterday. According to new research, emojis could soon start popping up in medical communications, including emails and letters from your doctor. Researchers at the University of California, Riverside are suggesting that emojis could improve communication between doctors and patients. The report said emojis can bypass communication barriers like education, language, and age.
I mean, it does make sense to a degree. You know, you go to the doctor, instead of telling you some bad news, he just hands you a thing with a heart emoji broken in half.
Oh, boy.
And a graveyard emoji.
A graveyard.
Really? It's like a tombstone?
I knew my doctor went to the University of California, Riverside.
Oh, he did?
Dr. Jughead. Oh, that's Riverdale.
Yeah. that was an Archie joke?
Yeah, Riverdale.
I didn't get it.
That's right, Riverdale.
God.
Riverdale.
Dr. Jughead.
But just Dr. Jughead's funny.
Instead of giving you a prescription for Viagra, they just give you the eggplant emoji. You hand it to the pharmacist.
You ever use that there, Greg?
No.
The old water drops.
You never use the Viagra?
What is that?
Do you ever use the Cialis, the Viagra?
No, I don't do any of that stuff. I hold her hand if I'm lucky. Give her a little kiss on the cheek. Maxed out.
I'm a gentleman.
I'm a gentleman.
Really? No, well, that's nice to know. I think this is, who was saying yesterday, the pain scale?
I said that. Yeah, they have a pain scale now, and you can pick the face, the
that's
emoji
effectively
face.
an emoji.
Uh-huh.
Right.
That's been around for a long time.
Right.
I mean, especially if you're a doctor in today's world, there are people from all over the place that don't speak English.
Sure.
You got to communicate.
What?
Why not? Why not?
Didn't you have an emoji song, Pat?
Yeah, we recorded one.
Oh.
That's cool.
4 years ago.
Oh, that's right.
Christy, what else is going on?
Did you forget how it goes?
Did I forget how it goes? No, it's a recorded piece.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Aerosmith.
So we never had to memorize.
That's the second time we've asked Pat for a song and
Okay.
And he referred to a song.
None of that is Pat's fault.
He referred to a song as a piece. Okay, that's what I'm working on.
I refer to all of them as pieces.
And what's your favorite? Oh, they're like children.
In
Oh,
my
okay.
defense, I could have sworn you said, let's do the phallus story because Pat has a song about
I thought he did. We were talking about something this morning involving that topic.
Gotcha.
I thought that was the one he was going to do.
What do you have a song for, Pat? And
No,
then
I have
I'll-
the guitar at the ready because I have Greg's back.
Oh.
Hey, great. Okay.
Really?
Ready to go whenever he needs me.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
Well, it's just this one girl. She told me she had HPV.
Oh, boy.
I said, great. We'll watch the fight at your house. And Pat has a song for it.
I'm gonna watch the fight at her house. HPV. See, that's why I'm ready here. See, I didn't mean to throw you off.
Did you just give up playing the piano because Ace never has it turned on?
That's exactly
Is that
right.
Now, does she have HPV or HPV Max?
Oh.
I think they're changing the name just to Max, so no one will know what it is. What a dumb move.
I think everyone's got
No
to
one had
figure it out.
trouble. Everybody loves it.
No, it's a total disaster.
Nobody had a problem.
No one
Everybody's
understands
over Mac.
branding anymore.
Here's a story for you, Josh.
Please.
There will be no more rides to hell on bus 666.
Why not?
The bus to hell on Poland's Baltic coast has long been popular with tourists, but some Christian conservatives protested what they see as a satanic overtone of a bus using that number.
More than an overtone.
The town really is named Hell.
Yeah, HEL. The local bus operator announced this week the bus 666 will no longer run to hell and that it was changing the line's number to 669, which now will run to heaven.
There was another hell that was famous, but it went under water. Helsinki.
Wait.
Look at, I can't believe it.
And Pat's got a song about it.
Jughead, Riverdale.
Helsinki.
Well, maybe you should have said it was in Japan. That would have added a really awful spin to it.
I'm sure it would.
This story was everywhere yesterday.
I know.
I don't know.
Well,
It's
because
kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So they're going to heaven now?
No, that was my joke.
Oh,
It said bus
you delivered that so
669.
convincingly.
You get it? Never mind.
Yes, I. All right.
A 28-year-old woman accused of posing as a 17-year-old student and enrolling at a Louisiana high school recently. Ms. Martha Yesenia Gutierrez Serrano and her mother were arrested this week. Marta Elizabeth is her mom. According to officials, Serrano Alorando used a fake passport and birth certificate to register and enroll her daughter at Hahnville High School.
Hahnville? Just like you, Greg.
Yes.
It's H-A-H-N.
Yep, Hahnville High School for the 2022-23 school year. Sheriff Greg Champagne said Guitarra Serrano told investigators she enrolled in school to learn the English language. She wanted to learn English. She wanted to become proficient in the English language. There were no nefarious reasons behind this, adding that the falsifying of government documents to do this was just bad judgment. But they both face one count each of injuring public record. Ouch.
So there really isn't anything
bad here.
But there are obviously other places you can go to learn English.
When they go to night school?
Any kind of ESL type thing. Yeah. This
online? Can't you just do it online?
Sure.
No, but I mean, they got suspicious when her husband kept picking her up and bitching about mortgage payments. This is kind of a sad thing.
It is kind of sad.
Well, but the taxpayers don't need to be paying for this woman to...
Sure, I do, but to help her learn English. I get it, but she shouldn't be doing it at a high school.
Exactly.
Necessarily.
She needs to pay her own way and learn English.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to learn English.
As quickly as possible.
And again, hats off to her for being able to pass as a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
Probably super hot, huh?
Could be, yeah.
That's a weird joke, Bob.
Are we going to ignore the fact that the school is a place called Hahnville?
No, we all brought it up, but he didn't seem to care.
We're going to ignore that.
Hahnville!
And the sheriff's name was Greg. This had Greg written all over it.
Wow.
And a 17-year-old. This is you.
He's got everything you want. Wow. And Greg, you're a very young-looking guy.
Is that right?
I'm sure when you were...
You can pass for 68.
30.
Yeah, right.
You probably could have passed for a high school kid when you were in your 30s after your career in the Marines.
The Marine Corps. Those girls, they should... Women, I don't like they call you babe, young women especially. Babe. She should call me Commander Hahn. Commander Hahn. You know, that's what it should be.
That's right.
I like that
hope
babe stuff.
You really do insist.
Yeah. Sir, Commander Hahn. Good morning, babe. Good morning. It's 12:04 in the afternoon. What are you, nuts?
Do you shout out orders like that in the bedroom?
No, I don't do anything.
Like, look who's at attention. At ease, soldier.
No, if I get one of these condos on the Intercoastal, I'll be like, I'll be right back. My underwear's in the dryer. You know, you don't have a washer and dryer in the unit, is what I'm getting at. In a roundabout way. Yeah.
we need some sort of inside information, I think. On the
you need a handout for you. We can follow along.
Greg is looking for a new apartment or a new condo or something.
Yeah, a
down in
house with a
Florida.
pool, maybe? Is that what I want? I don't know,
Oh,
man.
that'd be
It's
nice.
expensive. These things are expensive.
No, you want to get a nice apartment complex so you don't have any maintenance.
Is that what I want?
They got a pool down there. You don't want to be taking care of a pool and cutting grass.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Go back to your chill condo. That's
You could VRBO it when you're out of town.
I don't want
and
people
make
in
money.
my place. You know what I mean? You always got to replace the toilet seat. Yeah, just get a condo. You're saying?
Yeah.
Who's gonna feed my Venus flytrap?
your friendly, sexy neighbor.
Oh.
Right now, I want to talk food. We've been talking food all morning because we had the guys create that beautiful beer can chicken with the big green egg. Lots of other great things happening in the world of food, especially this summer because HelloFresh has stepped up. They're honoring the summer by putting together some great food for you, including the Fresh and Fit summer menu, including calorie-smart items and protein-smart lunches and dinner options. They've even got vegan dinners. That's what's happening at HelloFresh. They do the grocery shopping. They do the measuring. You put it together, sometimes in as little as 10 minutes. It's a great time to be eating great food. And HelloFresh always has 40 recipes to choose from each week. Willie's been working on some stuff over there. What do you got?
Check out the pork carnitas tacos with pickled onion and Monterey Jack cheese. HelloFresh sends you 14 ingredients. Put those together in 6 easy steps. steps. In just over a half hour, you are enjoying this delicious taco dish that you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
And you don't have to go to the grocery store if you don't know a persimmon from a pineapple, from a pizza. Hey, they've done the shopping. They've done the measuring. It's even got pictures. You'll become a great cook. Have some fun. Do it today. Sign up and get 16 free meals. That's right, 16 free meals and free shipping. The code you need to know is BT Show 16. That's HelloFresh.com/BT Show 16. HelloFresh.com/BT Show 16. Coming up, comedian Al Jackson will be joining us, along with comedian Greg Hahn. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Joining us in the Napa Auto Parts Studios in the special annex to my right and behind Josh. Scoot over there, Josh. Yes.
This is the new,
they're here.
this is the new
I know.
lighter thing. So
It's, doing your phone, yes. We have Donnie Baker along with the Pork Pistols.
Hey, boys.
Donnie Baker on tour right
Good,
now. Donnie, entrepreneur. Donnie, famous for his koozies and other semi-legal merchandise.
paraphernalia.
Donnie, I like your wolf T-shirt with the wolf wearing a nice Santa cap.
Yep, it's Santa Wolf. I still got my boat for sale too, Tom, if you can mention that.
Okay, now, you know that Morgan Freeman's selling his boat, so you're up against Mr.
Yeah, I appreciate him boat blocking me like everybody else.
He's boat blocking you?
I've got another, now a neighbor, 4 lots down, selling his boat, 500 less than my boat.
Uh-oh.
And he don't even have an outboard motor on his. Mine's got an Evinrude's, if you can mention that when you plug it. He don't even have an outboard. He's got an inbred motor, which runs good, but his sister has to start it. So how can I compete with that? You know, I'm on Craigslist. He's got a whole budget to advertise on Ancestry.com. So, of course, he's
that sounds great. I'm surprised you have an Evinrude. I thought you'd be more of a Johnson guy.
Nope, got an Evinrude. Stick the governor off it, though. It's a beast on water.
So I'm sorry that you're getting yacht blocked, but we need to get to the band here. Once again, can you introduce the fellas in the band?
Yeah, on bass, I got Todd Boner. And then on lead guitar, my best friend ever, Scotty Winkler. And on drums, we got Dusty Privet. So this is our band. We're the Pork Pistols. We started off as Dirt Nickel years ago. And then Boner quit, and we came Mucus Plug. And then that didn't last, and Scotty got on the pills, and then we was Turtles with the D. See, we're done with Christian rock. What we're doing here is so much different.
Well, now, Donnie, I know we have time for a couple more tunes here. Is this your new original one? What are we playing?
This is a new original tape I wrote. It sort of ties into Thanksgiving. Because, you know, this is really the only time of year starting mixing stuff in your meals. Nobody really sits down with 4 or 5 side dishes when they go out, to wherever they're eating. This is like home-style stuff like the Pilgrims did. But it can sometimes shock your system. And that's what this tape's about, from Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols. And I'll start this one, Dusty. This sounds like my boat when I start my boat. Okay, and we do this one because Motley Crue pissed out and quit, so somebody's got to sing their tapes good. Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols. Always travel with Febreze. Got one in the chamber, give it a squeeze. I swear to God it was a short. Oh, I hope it ain't. Oh no, I'm laying paint. Yeah, I gambled on a fart, won a liquid dart. Said, oh no, payday. Yeah, I got skid marks when I left it in park. Said, oh no, mayday.
So close. Sorry.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
I meant to say seats, not teats.
Christy Lee at the news desk.
Sorry.
I don't think we need to review
I
it.
think Ticketmaster sells those.
I don't think you can go to Ticketmaster and buy a set of teats. I'm sorry.
There's
They'd
Pat
be
Godwin.
very popular if they did.
There's Josh Arnold. There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold.
Don't embarrass me in
I'm
front
on
of
the edge of my teat over here, man.
I'm
There you go. Very good.
Chick McGee. And here's Tom Griswold. We
And
have
in
a
the
guest.
hot seat, it's comedian Greg Hahn.
I could have been a pilot. That's what I should have done.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Marine Corps, I was in the infantry. Should have been in the flown jets. I'd be flying for Delta by now.
Yeah.
That's
Wouldn't
right.
that be great?
Yeah.
My announcement, hello, this is Commander Hahn. Call sign Grim Reaper. I've had 1,500 aircraft carrier landings, 47 confirmed kills. We're coming in hot. Bogeys on our 6. Keep your civilian trash in the overhead bins. Stay out of my lavatory. Shots of Jack on the house. Get your seatbelts off. Get up and mingle. Come on, I spit it out, baby.
Yeah. You'd be a great pilot, Greg.
Be a pilot.
Greg will be traveling. He's going to be in Louisville at the Caravan tonight, starting tonight and working through Saturday. Willie G, the opener, and these guys are going to be in Cincinnati coming up in a couple of weeks at the famous Go Bananas, recording the live album. Should be very exciting. Right now, we switch gears, and oh, look how handsome this guy is.
Oh, wow.
It's Al Jackson.
Oh, for God's sake.
Al's got kind of a salmon pink sport coat on.
It was brown.
Tom, I have to show you. Yeah, it's a brown. Thank you, Josh.
It's brown.
These are I wore these pants for you, Tom. Can you see the pink pants?
Oh, yes.
Wow.
I have the pink on. This is what I wore yesterday, and in order to not get it wrinkled, I'll wear it back to work instead of hanging it up. But I run errands in the morning because I'm up at 5. And you look like a psychopath dressed like this at Home Depot at 6:15 in the morning. Or on a radio. I look like I killed the waiter the night before. And I'm there to like, do you have any saws? Yeah, I saw Mr. Willie G last week.
Yes.
My man. It was good to finally, we're all doing that COVID thing where it's like, oh, I haven't seen Willie G in person and usually the time that people go from freshman to senior year. So it's time for us to hang out, man. It's good to see you meet your girls, dope.
Dude, thank you so much. Al took me to a Rockies game. It was just incredible. Thank you again.
I like that course field. That's good. That's a good place.
It's a great field.
Willie got to go see the final game of the NBA season.
Insane night. So much fun. Thank you guys very much.
Good.
Now, when's the parade in Denver, Al?
It's today.
Okay.
So, my girls, we actually went to her office because it's there at Rocky Stadium. My girl's working from home today because it's supposed to be crazy down there.
Okay, you're not going to go. You got to work today. Are you on the TV with?
I am on the TV, and I'm going to come home and watch it on the TV. Yeah, it's it's a little these large groups, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. We might have to catch me on. I'll watch that on Instagram Live.
And we should point out this: Mr. Al Jackson is on the television program DBL, the Daily Blast Live.
Yeah,
and, he'll be weighing in on many topics.
You jealous, Greg? He's on a TV show.
Yes, I'm jealous.
Oh, and he's also on the show. You'd like this: 3 very, very attractive women. I know you're a ladies' man.
Yeah, well, Al can handle it, no problem.
I'll tell you this: they are all my co-hosts are gorgeous, and it's advice that I wish I had gotten earlier. And Christy, I'd love for you to weigh in on this.
Yeah,
I think that every guy should try his hardest to work around attractive women, but never hit on them. They're like my sister, so it's easy for me. But I think what happens is a lot of times guys see attractive women and they're like, that's my girl. I need to go after her and tell her how I feel. And that it's too much. What you should do is you get to be really close friends with an attractive girl and never hit on her because she knows that other attractive women. And now you always have somebody to vouch for you to those hot women. They're like, look, I've been around this guy for years. He's never been weird or anything. And that's what you need. You need a gateway. You need somebody to speak for you.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, he's cool.
Yep.
Am I right?
Yeah,
It's true. That's called pre-selection. Because women have the first draft in the draft, first round of the draft. We can't go get who we want. It's of the girls who likes us. Like of the 10, maybe 1 likes you. and then you can talk to her.
Al, I worked at a call center for a couple years, and there was this one girl who was crazy hot, and I decided I was never going to hit on her. And my last week there, she and I hooked up.
Really?
She couldn't take that I never hit on her.
That's
cool. because her world is set up in a way, and it's because the world has told her this, that ever since she was probably 13 or 14, everything around any place she went, she was famous because people stared at her. People opened doors. People, hey, come into this VIP. Oh, take that shirt for free. And you completely, by not giving into those guidelines, caved her universe in. And she had to rebuild it by making sure that you felt that she was attractive. Yeah. I'm sure she was like, so we all know Josh is gay, right? And it's like, but probably. And everybody's like, no, I think he's dating somebody when he started working here. And she's just trying to put her universe together as to why this man that is looking at this gorgeousness is not reacting like every other man. It's a real thing. It's like, it's the way that, scammers go after like super rich, smart people because no one ever like goes after them. They always try and like go after grandmas that don't understand. They scam them on the phone. But that's what that Nexium cult was. He was just like, he went after like super rich people and they were like, sure, this sounds good because they never had to use that skill.
Yeah. Either that or she drank too much.
Yeah, there was drinking involved. It was my going away party.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And that was by design, bro.
Did she hit on you?
By design.
Yeah. Because I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna, and it worked. I didn't know I was playing the long game, but I was.
Interesting.
Did you consciously say to yourself, "I'm not going to give in"?
It was like, she gets enough attention. I don't need to give her any. So I always like flirting with the other, like the older. I always liked flirting with like the receptionists and stuff who were married and 60 and yeah.
What was your go-to?
I didn't really have one. I just would talk to them, and then, when I would leave, I'd be like, hey, by the way, don't watch me as I walk away, all right? I know what you do. And then she'd giggle and that kind of stuff. Just silly,
Josh,
great. We are very similar in because I was never, I would look at like the way guys that I wasn't that close with would hit on women and guys that I were. And I was like, did that ever work? Just like super aggressive, like, yeah, girl, let me tell you something. Yeah. And I'm like, who talks like that? That's like, that's dialogue that like a white person writing for a drug dealer in a black movie would say in a nightclub. Like that never would work on somebody. Like you have to just talk to people and be like, hey, yeah, like something you have in common, and then fix in your head, I know she's hot. I know she's got a great body. Don't look down. Just use your personality. That's what Josh and I have. We got person, and I'm not excluding anybody in the room.
I use my personality.
But
yeah. Say, who made this coffee? This coffee sucks.
Yeah, you got whatever it is, lean into your strengths. If you got an 8-pack, lean into that. But we don't got that, so I got to figure out how to make people laugh.
Right.
Now, see, this is why Al calls because. What we're trying to do here, Greg, is improve my ability to, for example, if I were trying to write dialogue for a drug deal, Al could help me with the jargon. Because I would tip it off if I, wrote, hey, bro, got any reefer?
No,
I'd get nailed as a narc.
That's not a drug deal.
No.
All right, so Tom, let's we're both improvers. What? I'm sitting in the back of I'm at the top of the stairs in the back VIP, and I got some major weight on me, and you want to do some business. So, my two big henchmen are standing on either side of me, and Tom, tell me what you want to buy.
Now, when you say you got major weight on you, that means...
do you have any idea?
That's already a bad question.
Your bodyguards, right?
No, I'm talking about the cargo I'm hauling.
It's like drugs. He's got a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay.
I think Christy has to be with you in this scenario.
So I go...
flashcards.
Do I have to give you like a nickname, like right away?
What?
What? No.
Tom, you've already been shot.
Sorry.
So I don't walk in and go,
who's this guy? Yeah, sorry.
Hey, Al, my man, 50 grand.
Nope.
Oh, come here, bastard.
Hey, Al, you holding?
You hold.
Excuse me?
You hold.
Yeah, see, Al's playing along here. Excuse me? He's not going to. Why would he ever fess up to that? To you.
Who is this guy? Who brought this guy up to me? What do you mean?
I'm not a narcotics officer, if that's what you're thinking.
Who would be talking about narcotics right now?
Yeah,
who would be talking about narcotics? We're just in a nightclub.
We're just hanging out.
I see. So I can't figure you out, sir. You have no visible means of support, and yet you appear to be quite wealthy.
Bitcoin.
I don't see any scenario where you don't end up dead.
So they're shooting your corpse at this point.
You don't have to audit him. You just walk up. You're trying to get drugs.
Actually, maybe it would backfire. Maybe it would be one of those things where you couldn't believe the balls on this guy, and you're like, this guy's so crazy. I have to talk to him.
Judging by your countenance and your outfit, I'm assuming that you're a drug dealer.
I think the word countenance would have ended interaction.
Do you take American Express?
Tom, we're gonna work on that next week. But this week, Tom, let's start with an easy one. I think we've talked about it before. What is it? What am I saying if I said, looking at what you're wearing, that you're drowning?
Oh.
Does that mean your clothes are too big for you? You're swimming in your shirt?
No, but you're not. Look, if you're in the room, you don't have your hand on it, but you're kind of you're on the right floor. You're not completely wrong.
You're
with that. Go. You're drowning. Clothes too big could be one thing.
So it's a negative thing.
Yeah. Just leave it at that. I'll take that. It's a negative thing with your outfit. It's just like, look.
Too loud, doesn't look good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, Christy, look, Al is just drowning in that. I see what he was trying to do, but he's drowning in that. Somebody needs to talk to him.
Oh.
But Tom, use it in a sentence, my friend.
Well, I approached the man who clearly was a drug dealer, and I said to his two sidekicks, obviously the heavies, I can't help but notice the boss here appears to be drowning in that ridiculous suit.
Oh, boy.
And that's when they shot me.
Honestly, as you were saying that time, that was so funny that I pictured those two guys that are, taking you out in the back alley to definitely kill you.
Yeah.
And what you just said was so funny. If you called them heavies and you were like, guys, he's obviously a drug dealer, that would be so funny that they probably would just get you out and knock you out and put you in a trash can.
Yeah, they may not actually kill you. Right.
Because he's so innocent that it would be almost like not fair.
Yeah.
Rabbit behind a shed. Yeah, it's just like, it's adorable. Like I asked about American Express. I believe a black man can have one too.
So I got that one. Let's do another one, Al. We got time.
Oh, gosh.
Tom, you're doing well. Tom, when would you use the phrase, that's a choice?
That means that you did the wrong thing. Oh, well, you took your bicycle to the prom. That's a choice. It's
Tom,
like a...
that is, stop talking. That's exactly right. And the example was perfect.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, it's...
Tom, see, these are the days. See, Tom, with the drug dealer interaction, he was caught off guard. It wasn't great. All right? It wasn't great.
So I could say to the drug dealer guy, well,
the drug dealer guy.
You come from a good family. You have a nice education, and you've chosen to sling narcotics. That's a choice.
Yeah, you could absolutely say that. And now they're definitely going to shoot you.
Yeah.
That was it. Tom, you're 2 for 2. We're going to keep going with an acronym. You know I love an acronym every once in a while.
I'm ready.
This is an acronym that you might get from the checkster over there. You check your phone, and it just says capital B, capital T, capital O. What is Chick telling you?
BTO.
Well, BTO, of course,
BTO,
is a fine band from the 70s. Randy Bachman.
And this would happen at the workplace, I'm assuming.
BTO.
Yeah.
I know.
Don't think too hard about this.
BTWs, by the way. BTO, BTO.
Think there's almost a work acronym that is very common that is very similar to this one.
Big time out?
Kind of.
PTO is paid time off.
Right, go with that. Where would the B at the workplace be if you had to step out?
BTO.
Break time off? No, that would make sense.
No, it's kind of
a break time out.
You guys are very close. There's I'm sure somebody at every office place is guilty of spending too much time in this place, and it's not the break room.
Bathroom time out?
That's correct.
Bathroom
yeah.
time out.
So you just shoot that like, hey, where's Chick? It's just BTO.
BTO.
Is it bathroom time off or bathroom time out?
Off.
Okay.
I believe. Yeah. Like, hey, I'm taking my,
So is this what you send to the aforementioned drug dealer to meet him in the bathroom so you can have your deal?
There's not a lot of.
If you've ever wanted
to
be choked to death in a stall, yes.
I prefer the larger stall. Thank you.
Thank you. Watch
Gives
Al.
my legs time to flail.
Watch Al. Al Jackson is featured on. Speaking of acronyms, I was going to say BTL.
DBL.
DBL. The
What are
Daily
you trying to say
Blast.
about my show?
The Daily Blast Live. Thanks, Al.
All right, and Tom, I think we've discovered a new segment. We're going to do Tom in character using these phrases. So get ready and get ready to woo that drug dealer next week.
I appreciate it.
I wish we could dress like Al.
See,
I
Al.
wish
I
you
love
guys
you
would
guys.
all would wear a suit one day.
Oh.
That would be so nice.
We could have a formal day.
Formal day?
That'd be great. Yeah.
Formal Friday?
Yeah. Formal Friday.
No,
There you
just
go.
one day.
Let's do it tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm
I
too
can't
busy.
go rent a tux.
You don't need a tux, don't you, in a suit?
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. I haven't put. I don't like wearing suits. You just reach
on
into
a
that
top
pocket.
hat.
It's just prayer cards.
Nicely done.
It's the only time.
Wow. Okay, I'm sorry I brought it up. Yeah.
Right now, it's quiz time.
Yep.
This time, I get to ask the questions. Christy Lee, what's your sleep number setting on your sleep number bed?
45.
And if you wanted to change it, could you?
Yes, because I have a little remote control device. I push a button and it goes all the way up to.
100.
That's what Chick McGee is. And now the 45 means what?
That means I'm softer.
Uh-huh.
A softer
and
side
Chick
of
McGee,
me.
Mr. 100.
I'm 100. I'm firmer. The firmest.
The sleep number people years ago perfected adjustable firmness. It's a simple idea, perfectly executed. It's such a smart idea. That's why they call them smart beds, and they do more than that at Sleep Number. They have a variety of options to make you sleep in ideal comfort. And, of course, the main idea is either side of the bed has its own setting, so everybody's happy. We call it sleeping at the next level. Sleep up. As you get down to go to sleep, unlock your unique potential with a smart bed. And here's something special. The Sleep Number Queen C2 smart bed is now just $899. That's a $200 savings. If you've been mattress shopping lately, you know what a great deal this is. Special financing, by the way, is available on this bed for a limited time, subject to credit approval. See your favorite Sleep Number store for all the details. To find that store, it's sleepnumber.com/BT show. I know I love my Sleep Number bed. Coming up, comedian Al Jackson, comedian Robert Hines. We have some cool stuff in the news, including an update on Ozzy Osbourne. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email. Bob and Tom.
Okay.
This is the first time we've had a woman on the show, as far as I know, lying down during the program.
Don't all your comedians get waxed?
No.
Before the show.
Hey, we like to call that interviewed.
We interviewed him real good.
Yeah, we
The
did.
cameramen have to look away for a second.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Both of our camera guys are married to it. We're so nervous to be in here.
Hey, wait a minute. You said the cameraman.
They just closed the curtain.
And they're putting hot wax on, and she put the paper on it, and she just ripped it off.
Okay.
It wasn't that bad.
Ta-da.
It is worth it.
Kelly
It's
Clarkson.
so good. I wish you guys could see it.
Yeah, I'll bet.
And now she's putting more hot wax on.
Oh, boy.
And
Breathe,
she's putting
breathe.
a strip of paper, and it just came off. That hurt. Have you ever seen someone this hairy?
Oh, my goodness.
It's been a while.
This is nothing.
Really? Okay, she's putting another strip on. Breathe out. And breathe out.
Go to a happy place.
And breathe out.
And breathe out.
And do I look pretty now? Will the boys date me now?
Baby, look pretty.
And breathe. Whew.
How much are they waxing?
Oh, it's
I know. I'm hurting over here.
All right.
Now, would you be comfortable if I came in?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
To hold my hand?
Yeah.
Exciting and new.
This is so
It's like
cute.
Vegas down there.
Can you hear me?
I hear you
Yes,
fine.
sir.
Yeah.
Marianne, are you comfortable with me standing here?
You didn't have to say it twice, Tom.
Okay. I'm going to go down here and get a good look. Okay? You go down.
Can you
Tom.
say put the lotion in the basket?
Tom,
So
you don't
now-
have to go that low. It's not even there.
Tom, you don't need. You don't need eye. What is that?
Oh, Tom got
Oh, look at that.
Dazzled.
Oh, I got a little on me. Yeah! This is very sexy.
It is. It's great. I need a picture.
Okay, well, we'll get plenty of pictures.
Oh, we'll get. Oh, there's tons of pictures already. Yeah.
Oh, Christy. Oh, she's standing up doing
Look
it
at
right
that.
now.
Whoa.
Christy.
Now, Christy's
She's
putting it on
showing
her,
it. Okay.
on her hip. Are they going to have to do any waxing?
No, not there. Good Lord, what do you think she is?
She's not Harry and the Hendersons.
Good Lord, Tom.
Sorry, I'm just asking.
It looks nice and smooth.
Seriously, what is your impression of the average woman? I mean, seriously, this is just amazing.
Now,
They're
what is
covered in hair.
What design are you getting, Christy?
What is that?
Sorry, what, Bob?
What design are you getting?
I'm getting a snowflake, but apparently they're going to enhance the snowflake.
Oh, okay. Maybe put a snowman in there eating it.
You'll have to come to Wisconsin to find out.
Oh, there you go. All right.
You're going to eat it, just like it said in the story.
Asner was the voice of Carl in the 2009 movie Up. One of Asner's last jobs was recording new dialogue for a short film called Carl's Date that will run before Elemental. Carl prepares for his first date since the death of his beloved Ellie, and he gets help from his squirrel-chasing dog, Dog. And Los Lobos are going back to high school. They're going to play their auditorium from their high school, James Garfield High School in East Los Angeles, November 25th. It's all part of the 50th anniversary of Los Lobos as a band that they're celebrating this year. And that's your news. I'm Chrissy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
A Scottish council has issued a warning about toxic scum found near the village of Twat. According to
TWATT.
signs were put up around the lock warning contact with the algae should be avoided and that animals should not drink or swim in the water.
But yeah, there is a town of Twat. Suppose there's a liquor store there, and if so, what do they call it?
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom.
If you irradiate poop, it will be sterile, but it's still poop.
You can pick your morning radio show, but you can't wipe Bob and Tom on the couch.
From the exclusive Bob and Tom Salon comes a brand new fragrance.
Oblivious. Hello, sir. Can I help you?
Hello, yes. I seem to have lost my room key and I need another.
Name?
It's McCartney.
McCarthy.
No, it's McCartney.
Oblivious. That's one of those tricky Irish names that gives my computer fits. So is it MC with one big C, or one of those with a cute little C and a big C, or just two big C's?
It's a little C and then a big C.
Okay, then. And your first name?
Well, it's Paul McCartney.
Okay, Mr. McCartney. And are you here with a group?
Not anymore.
Oblivious.
This is the scent for the unaware.
You know, one of the most meaningful things that's happened to me since I've been the president. Oops.
Oblivious.
This is the scent for the intellectually absent.
Good morning, sports fans.
Good morning, Chick. What do you have for us today?
Well, I've got nothing.
Great.
Oblivious.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, "Fool me once, shame on you." If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Oblivious.
Oblivious perfume is available at fine retail outlets everywhere. In fact, it's probably right in front of you and you didn't even notice. Oblivious.
You know, it'll take time to restore chaos, but we will.
Oblivious.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Jeff Rothband is our guest. Jeff is a fine comedian.
I actually had to do that once.
What?
Be a pallbearer. And that,
Oh, my
that's
God.
heavy.
Yes,
That's a
it's
heavy job.
Yeah, I actually had to go to a funeral, and I was asked to be a pallbearer, and I always a pallbearer.
Never the corpse.
Grandfather dies, life will be strange. When grandfather dies, my whole world will change. When grandfather dies, I'll scream and I'll yell, 'cause I'll be rich as hell.
And then I figured I didn't need to write anymore.
Hey, this is Frank Caliendo, and you're listening.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chickster.
There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
You're very welcome.
You never hear that on the radio.
What?
You're welcome.
You don't hear it enough.
You always hear.
always hear.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's okay to say you're welcome. Thank
I know.
you.
I'd appreciate it, everyone.
Greg
You're
Hahn's
good about
here,
it.
too. Greg Hahn's here.
No, he's not.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. There he is. How did I miss him?
You know what I want to do?
What?
I want to switch to ring announcer. Ring announcer.
Oh, how
Is that
about
the
that?
job? Mm-hmm. You only do it a couple minutes, right? And those guys make so much money. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Let's get ready to rumble. Got to get everybody excited for the fight. Let's get ready to rumble.
What would yours be, though? Because Michael Buffer has it.
He owns them.
Mine would be, this fight's going to be pretty good. What do you think?
Well, it gets them, I guess, prepared. But
I mean, see, because this is like Chick and I have talked about this before. The home run call. Every announcer kind of wants to come up with a good one, but boy, they're kind of running out.
Yeah.
So everybody's got to think of one. You need to think of something because as Josh points out, that one is own. You can't say let's get ready to rumble. That's trademarked or copyrighted or whatever, copywritten.
I'm gonna say this fight's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not sure that's really
a lot of these things are jokes.
A sell. that joke was pretty good. You see.
Oh, boy.
Isn't the It's Time guy Michael Buffer's brother?
Yeah, that's right. Bruce Buffer.
What an interesting dynasty that is.
Yeah, it's great.
Have you ever thought of a home run call, Chick?
No, I was looking up some famous home run calls, and there aren't really any.
Back.
That's Chris Berman, it says here. Adios. That's somebody named Wayne Hogan. That's his home run call.
I kind of like that one.
Vin Scully, forget it.
Oh,
not bad.
Yes, yeah. Elvis has left the building. I guess
Goodbye, Mr. Rawlings. You ever heard that one?
No.
I like that.
That's a good one.
And goodbye, Mr. Rawlings. Yeah. Like that.
Bob Euchre's was get up, get out of here, gone for Josh Arnold or whoever the player.
Oh, Mike Shannon in St. Louis. Get up, baby, get up. That's what he would do, yeah.
Just for the home team, though.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. Leo DeRocher used to say, goodbye, Dolly Gray.
Dolly Gray?
Who's Dolly Gray?
I don't know who that is.
That's interesting.
Mr. Or Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. One of them, right? Yeah. Phil Rizzuto, holy cow. Yeah. It could be, it might be, it is a home run. That's Harry Carey.
Sure. That's good.
Yeah. Bob Prince, I think the Pirates, I think. Kiss It Goodbye. Ernie Harwell, long gone.
That's
so they lose a little unless, they're surrounded by a home run.
Yeah. Well,
I think my home run call would be, that one is out of the stadium and therefore counts as one run.
That's good. That's a nice one.
Multiple runs if there are runners on base.
To be thorough.
But in this case, one.
So somewhat academic, really.
Just sort of explain.
He hit that ball pretty good.
Dude, that's actually not bad.
I would focus more on how he's hitting the ball, where his elbows are when he's done. Did his hands turn a little bit? Look at him holding that bat, and he's dropped the bat. No one talks about where the bat goes during the home run.
They don't.
I'd be the bat guy.
They will if he flings it a little too.
Yeah, they're very upset about it.
They do. They get real mad.
Look at the disrespect. 100 years of baseball. He just.
Willie, that's pretty much what happened.
No, I know. He poo-pooed all over it.
My favorite highlight in baseball is Jose Batista when he hit home run when he played for the Blue Jays. days, and he flipped that bat. It was the greatest thing I saw in baseball ever. And people were just like, "Oh, they're disrespecting the other."
Oh, the
players
pitcher
in the
gets
game."
so mad.
And it's just a 22-year-old having the time of his life.
It's got to be so satisfying. You're facing some of the greatest athletes in the world. They're throwing a ball at you at 100 miles an hour, and you hit it.
Yeah, and hard and far.
Yeah, it's got to be great. Speaking of which, we were talking baseball earlier this week because Drew Storen stopped by, former Major League Baseball pitcher, and he has created a bourbon based on the movie and using the actual corn from the Field of Dreams.
You ever seen that flick, Greg?
No.
See, I hadn't either.
Really?
It's supposed to be great.
It's a good one, yeah.
You take one of these ladies that you go out with.
Yeah. See a movie.
You know,
Back to your house because
you know what? You have to be the worst wingman in the history of the world. When you introduced him to Al, here's Greg Hahn. He's quite the ladies' man. You know what a ladies' man wants to hear? That exactly what you just said. Yeah.
No, he's like.
How about one of those broads you're dating, Greg? How about that?
No. I mean, now,
you weirdo.
Anyway, that what was I talking? Oh, the bourbon.
Yes.
Is going to be available. Once again, it's called Field of Dreams. It's made from the corn at the actual Field of Dreams. It's going to be available in 35 states in the next couple of weeks.
It's exactly right on their website.
We have some links to that as well.
There's another job that's sort of similar to show, but what about auctioneer?
Yeah.
We could do that, right?
Okay.
Who wants to pay $80? Anybody?
So you'd go kind of
75?
a little bit of a different style.
$40. 32.
Here, ma'am, take it.
I'm going to work on it.
That's a whole art form.
Pay to get out of here.
Yeah, it is.
Those guys. Hey,
What are they saying?
What's that all about?
What are they
They
saying?
all have a different pattern. There's a whole YouTube.
Is it kind of like a scat? Or
a
is
little
it-
bit, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they're not really saying words.
No, they are, but it's almost incomprehensible.
Okay.
Hey, $80, and maybe you want to pay a little bit more.
Okay.
See that? I'm good at it. I'm pretty good at it.
Good at it.
Hey.
There is a school.
Yeah.
Auctioneer
Oh, really?
school?
Yep. Auctioneer school.
Huh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we could send Greg Hahn there.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be a good auctioneer.
You would.
I would.
You're kind of intimidating. You're a big, strong-looking guy.
You know what? Those gigs are the absolute worst, just among comedians. Never, ever take an auctioneer gig.
Oh,
Never do
dude,
that.
it's worth
The worst.
That is simply a pay. It's hard. Tom, you've done that kind
Oh,
of
we've
thing.
done it.
The
We've all
silent
done
auction
it.
stuff.
Yes.
And
When you're up on stage auctioning stuff,
Yeah.
sometimes it can be very tough.
Yes.
Well, I forget what I agreed to earlier with the other table, and then the this and that.
Yeah.
Someone's got to remind me.
Right, you have to have spotters. And then there's that time where you end up buying something because nobody's bidding on it. So I'll start the bidding.
That's a very Christy thing.
It's a 6-foot oil portrait of somebody else's dog. The opening bid is $5,000.
I've done it.
Yeah, he throws paint at the canvas and then turns
Were
the
you at
canvas.
that one?
No, I wasn't at that one, but
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what
It
you're
was like a
talking
gigantic painting of someone else's dog. And they wanted people to bid on it.
But do they do the upside down thing? They turn it upside down at the end, and it's the dog. You know what I mean? You know
What?
that thing? You know, when they throw paint at the canvas and they go crazy, they're jumping all around and they spin it upside down. Whoa, it's a giraffe.
Oh, that would have been cool. No, this was
You know, who wants
just
to
a
buy
dumb
this?
painting of a
Nobody.
dog.
All right, next thing.
Okay, when we come back, the hot seat will be taken by Robert Hines along with Greg Hahn. Certainly looking forward to that. We'll talk to Al Jackson next week. Sorry, the guys.
You promoted him when you'd already had him on.
He excites you.
Yes, I'm very tired. We learned a new acronym today.
What, BTO?
BTO. Remember what it means?
Yeah. Bathroom break or something.
Yeah, BTO. I'm trying to develop a shorter word for acronym.
Oh.
Like an acronym for acronym. ACN. We'll work on this. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got a comment? Our email is bobandtom@bobandtom.com. More Bob and Tom next.
I was part of the team that launched the first low salt, low sugar peanut butter into the category. It was called Simply Jif. It was targeted towards diabetics. I wanted to call it Type 2 Peanut Goo, but of course you don't feel good, Greg. You ate an entire rotisserie chicken at 11:30 at night. You shoved the whole thing in your fat face in 6 minutes, Greg. I think you ate the rubber band that holds the legs together. I mean, come on. My birth certificate? That document is 54 years old. I also don't have the Declaration of Independence. Because I don't know if you've ever seen an organic peanut butter kid go off the deep end. It is not pretty. Okay, these kids, they spend 18 years eating it, then they go off to college. They have one bite of a Jif sandwich. 6 weeks later, they're passed out on a park bench with Nutter Butters all over their face.
Hello there, it's Ed from Ed Septic and Sewage. I'm here at this poor SOB's house. He got quoted $20,000 for a new system. I'm doing that same system for him, $500. I know what you're thinking. Ed, how can you do it so cheap? Well, first of all, this machine, stolen. That saves me a ton of money. Secondly, I'm not licensed or bonded. That saves me tens of thousands of dollars a year. So if you need a cheap septic, call me, Ed Septic. When things get hectic, call Ed Septic at the number below. From Ed Septic.
We're talking with comedians Mark Klein and Nick Griffin. Nick, anything new in your life?
Well, no. I mean, I'm just out there, trying to make it work. I think you got to try to enjoy yourself. Obviously, I'm a positive guy, very optimistic.
I've noticed that. That's what I like about you.
Yes, I feel
Is this
like,
your New Year's resolution?
Yeah, I feel like
2010's your year.
No, I need to be more realistic, and I feel like you got to enjoy yourself in the moment because in an hour, a day, a week, it's all going to suck again. Because that's life, right? Good, sucky, 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 sucky.
You say that in Japan, and you're going to have a great time.
It's true. It's just hard adjusting to the sucky part of life because when you first get to Earth, everything's sweet. When you're a baby, everyone's kissing your ass, hugging you, feeding you, and then boom, acne, erections, calculus.
Government air quality website AirNow.gov says St. Paul had an air quality index reading of 256 as of 6 p.m. on Wednesday. A former manager at the Harvard Medical School morgue, his wife, and 3 other people have been indicted in the theft and sale of human body parts. Federal prosecutors in Pennsylvania announced the indictments Wednesday. They say 55-year-old Cedric Lodge stole dissected portions of cadavers that were donated to the Harvard Medical School from 2018 to early 2023. Authorities say the body parts were taken without the school's knowledge or permission. Lodge sometimes took the body parts back to his New Hampshire home and also allowed buyers to visit the morgue to choose the remains they wanted to buy. Ugh. Sorry about that, but that's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hey, hi, this is Tom.
And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Christy, what's the best way to get full access to the show?
Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
See, that was worth the wait, wasn't it?
Hi, this is Nick Griffin, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Time now for Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
The game of football we are familiar with today has changed somewhat from the original version invented in the mid-19th century. With roots in rugby and soccer, the game used an odd egg-shaped ball made from a pig's bladder. Several Ivy League colleges had teams that competed, and eventually professional clubs were formed. In one of the most violent and famous games in history, The Redskins soundly defeated the Cowboys on the field at Little Bighorn Stadium in Montana. The quarterback, George Costa, was not available for comment after the game.
This has been Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Morning, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, boys, this is the Pope.
Hey, your pontiffness, how are you?
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
I'm on the Pope phone in the Pope mobile.
We were talking about road rage.
Well, you know, you just got to learn how to calm it down.
Uh-huh.
Take it easy. We all are brothers out here.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, idiot, it's the one on the right. Just step on it.
Wow, even the Pope.
You know, that's the trick is to just to kick back and relax, you know, maybe
Sure.
pick up some tunes or whatever.
Well, you're a very...
Hey, Grandma, it's a green. Hey, the horn blows. How about the driver?
Right now, Killer Bees joins us in the studio.
Bees, how you doing?
Real good, man. Making
Oh,
up a
see ya.
shopping list over here. My wife's eating in bed now. She's at that part of the pregnancy where they crave all this food.
Uh-huh.
Some people have mirrors over the bed. We got a sneeze guard. Sleeping on those Posturepedic Sealamil, man. Hey, you ain't lived till you're making love and your wife says, "Go slow, I'm spilling my chili."
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom 20.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold with... We're up to our next special guest.
That's right. We've got comedian Greg Hahn, who is over there. Mr. Hahn.
Thrilled to be here.
Commander Hahn. Is that when you?
That's right.
When you left the Marine Corps, were you
Captain? Hello, too slow. Get back. We don't have all day.
Okay.
Might be a good idea.
Okay, Captain Hahn. And then Robert Hines has also joined us.
What's happening?
Hi, Robert. You were not a Marine, were you?
No, I was in the Army.
You were in
I
the
was
Army?
a 13 Bravo Field Artillery Cannon Crewman. The most fun I ever had with my clothes on. I'm telling you, it was amazing.
Really?
Wow. Yes.
Wow, that's great.
Yes.
What was your rank?
I was a specialist. I was an E4.
Okay.
That's a big rank. That's up there.
I was actually an officer candidate at one point. Yes, it's equal to a corporal.
Yeah, yeah. They're in charge of stuff.
Absolutely, absolutely. I was what they call an ammo team chief.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I could count when people was blowing stuff up around me.
Yeah, you were doing things.
You had to count the ammo.
How many did we have? Well, we had 14 before you blew out my eardrum.
Wow, that's cool. That's fun.
Well, we appreciate you, gentlemen.
Now,
Yes. Thank you for your service, both of you.
What is the status of your kidney?
It is working out amazingly. I have taken it around the block a few times, and yes, I'm very pleased.
Because we have
That's a
technically.
question you don't hear
How
very
about we don't mention that anymore?
Well, I think Robert's very happy that all.
How long
all's
have
well.
you had your kidney?
It's been 3 years.
Yeah,
3
yeah.
glorious years,
And it's
and
the
still
second-
peeing clear.
And the second thing he mentions is, how's that kidney?
His piss has been blood free.
Absolutely, because there is a point where you're like, oh no, maybe this was a mistake.
I mean, this is a great thing. Robert got had a kidney
Do
transplant.
you have any artificial organs, Greg? Other than the plate in your head.
Did you get?
Hey, that's a good one. I forgot that.
Didn't you get your gizzard replaced?
Didn't you?
You're a gizzard.
Didn't you? I thought you had your appendix.
Oh, yeah, that
replaced.
got taken out.
You put a new one in, though, right?
Mine too.
That's a good one. Hey,
We're all doing
these are
great
good
jokes.
He's a Marine. It didn't really
good
take that
jokes.
long. They just did it in the field. Just yanked the old thing
So
out.
I mean, this is good news. You were waiting for a kidney for a long time. right?
11 years I waited for a kidney. Yeah,
Wow.
11 years. And when I went into the surgery, I was like, okay, when I come out, I'm going to pee on the world. I'm just looking forward to it. It don't come out like that in the beginning.
I bet.
You got to build up to that. Like, you get a teaspoon, you're like, hooray!
Well, do you have to do all kinds of tests? Like, do you have to get some kind of litmus paper and put it in a shot glass? And pee into it?
They don't really need that. They just sort of look at it, and if they don't see blood, you're doing well.
Oh, that's a lot of tests are like that.
Yeah.
Okay, just ask.
Did you have a living donor?
No.
Okay.
No, it was
So
somebody.
you're probably
who
not
passed
still in
away.
touch with them.
No, not at all.
See, you think I ask stupid questions?
No, I still do.
Okay. Well, I guess congratulations are in order.
I guess.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's got to be great not having to go to dialysis.
Man,
and all
it
that
is
stuff.
amazing, and I can do whatever I want to do for as long as I want to do it.
Now, let me ask you this: do you have to take some kind of pills to make
Oh,
sure?
yeah, I take a regimen of tablets. It is a huge, I'll bring it in here. It look like an album cover. And they got little compartments from that dude now. Yeah, because you got to take anti-rejection stuff.
Yeah.
And then I had other stuff wrong with me. It's all diet. I had other stuff wrong with me, and so you got to regulate all that.
Would you have to eat weird food, or can you eat like?
I'm a vegan now.
Oh,
but it
okay.
wasn't because of that. It was because I had heart issues also. All my stuff recovered when I stopped eating meat. Now, I'm not trying to mess up the meat council because it's still protein and it's delicious. I don't stop eating it because of any other reason than I had heart issues. Because right now, I'd be snarling on some meat right now. We'll be talking if I
We have some beer can chicken in the other room.
I know, I saw it.
Don't seize up.
So you had all those meds. I took anti-rejection meds for about 6 months, but I still can't get a girl to go out with me. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I like that. That's what for it. What? All right.
Robert Hines is our guest, along with Greg Hahn. I do know that Mr. Hahn will be in Louisville with Willie G. starting tonight at the famous Caravan, and then in a couple of weeks, it's going to be the live recording at the famous Go Bananas in Cincinnati. Greg Hahn and Willie G. That'll begin Thursday, June 29th. I turn this way. I see Chris Dooley's right over there.
NASA has responded to reports of an alleged UFO in Las Vegas. NASA's planetary defense officer, boy, there's a title.
Intergalactic planetary.
Lindley Johnson told Vice's motherboard that the green fireball observed last month was likely a bright meteor less than 3 feet in size.
I ain't buying it. You guys?
Footage of the flash, as well as 911 calls from a family claiming that the UFO crashed in their backyard, went viral when it was reported by KLAS.
KLAS.
We got
News
class.
That. Oh, what?
We got class. KLAS?
KLAS? Or we report to you.
Word of last for words.
However, based on the observed speed of the meteor, Johnson said it would have been high in the atmosphere and hundreds of miles away from Las Vegas at the time it was
First
spotted.
of all, the people who claim there were aliens in their backyard, why didn't they take a couple photos?
You don't always have the wherewithal, Tom.
Everyone's got a cell phone at all times.
You remember you saw a squirrel that had like a white stripe or something and you didn't get a photo?
Well, I just gotten out of the shower.
See? Maybe they just got out of the shower.
Las Vegas police told
I
the
bet
news
these people don't shower.
they did not find any aliens in the family's backyard that evening.
They say.
I have another thing. This is more correct than it is funny.
Okay.
This is more correct than it is funny.
Let's just say there was a civilization that could reach Earth with spacecraft.
Mm-hmm.
If they can get here, they're not going to crash when they get here.
Things go wrong?
No. If they have the technology to travel across the universe, they've got retro rockets or whatever they need to land.
But what technology do we have? We may have shot them down.
What?
We may have shot them down.
Oh, you're saying that the military shot down a UFO in Las Vegas?
Yeah, of course. This is your classic scrub is what we're being fed.
We have
right now.
NASA's planetary defense officer.
Yeah.
So why would we need to defend if there weren't things coming at us?
Okay. All right.
It's important work. Greg, you believe in aliens?
I don't. What about those things where the jet pilot sees the object in front of him? You've seen that, right?
Yeah,
John?
of course.
What do you make of that? What do you make of that?
Probably Chinese military stuff.
Oh, is that right?
You guys are all wrong.
It's
George Clinton. George Clinton and the P-Funk All-Stars. The mothership connection landed in some white folks' yard. He did not know how to react.
Hey, that pilot looks like Bootsy Collins.
Not just knee-deep, but he was totally deep.
More news from NASA. A massive asteroid set to pass Earth this week, estimated to be over 2,700 feet in diameter. The Jerusalem Post compared the asteroid size to that of 99 narwhal whales. That's quite interesting.
Not 100, 99.
The Jerusalem Post is famous for doing this.
For doing what?
Doing the weird comparisons in size.
Wasn't that a Jay-Z song? I got 99 narwhal whales, but a bit changed.
I'm thinking of 99 Luftballons.
Though passing by relatively close, the asteroid will still be more than 2.7 miles from Earth, meaning it has no chance of hitting our planet.
Yeah, that's always the case.
It's as long as the Brooklyn Bridge, which makes it a little bit more accessible to the average mind rather than 99 narwhal whales. Yeah.
This is a big asteroid.
Yes.
It's missing us by what? 2.5 miles? That's a close call.
2.7 miles is what this says. I know that
does seem close.
That's a close shave.
Are you sure? Are you sure this isn't a typo and it's 2.7 million miles from Earth?
Well, they forgot the million.
I was going to say, we're going to feel this.
No, they didn't.
I mean, if a thing the size of the Brooklyn Bridge is
Well, thank God we
10
have
miles
someone
from
looking
Earth.
at
There's going to be a slight breeze.
27 feet.
Oh, I meant 27 million feet. I'm sorry.
Is that net? Maybe it was metric.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah.
As a narwhal's the unicorn thing?
Unicorn whale. Yeah.
They can break through ice with that deal.
Wow.
Hope you find your dad. Yeah.
Okay, well,
I know
right
you
now,
hate that.
if you were hearing our...
So that's going to pass by Earth today.
Is that Elf, that movie?
Oh, yeah.
Josh loves the movie.
He's an elf, but he's tall.
Hope you
Isn't that
find
good
your
stuff?
dad, buddy. That's what the
Hilarious.
narwhal says.
He's a grown man, but he likes candy. Boy, oh boy. Let's watch it every year.
We have
movie stinks, huh?
We have a surprise coming up in just a couple of minutes. I'm looking forward to it.
You won't have any surprises if you get a Raycon earbuds, mister. I can tell you that. You're darn
Tell
right.
me more.
Raycon's mission, of course, we all know, is to prove that you shouldn't have to pay an arm and leg for quality sound and essential smart tech listening features. You get it all with Raycon wireless earbuds. With Raycon, you can get a pair and a spare if you'd like, and you still end up paying less than you would with some of those other big-name hoity-toity tech brands out there. Raycon knows that in this economy, every purchase, you got to keep an eye on the bottom line. And Raycon has buy now, pay later options. They have an easy and free return guarantee. They offer free domestic shipping and flat fee international shipping. And they have over 50,000 five-star reviews. And I haven't even told you about 8 hours of playback, crystal clear call quality, and water and sweat resistant. Those are Raycons. So go now to buyraycon.com/Tom and get 15% off the already low price. That's buyraycon.com/Tom to get 15% off your Raycon purchase. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
They're the best. I love my Raycons. Hey, here's something interesting about that asteroid, Christy. It's been given the same designation as the Aston Martin DB5 that James Bond drove.
Yeah, I didn't get to finish.
What does that even mean?
Just they gave it a cool name.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We never got that
if you
far in the
know
story.
that James Bond's Aston Martin is the DB5, you got way too much time on your hands.
You're deep into it, yeah.
That's a very, very cool car.
Real stupid.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much, James Bond. Coming up, we have some Beatles news. We have a special surprise hanging out with comedians Robert Hines and Greg Hahn. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reviewing the fantasy date with Ralph and Christy Lee. And interestingly enough, Ralph said you'd pick her up in your Mini Cooper.
Yeah, pick her up in the Cooper.
Take her to a sushi place.
Take her to a sushi place and
ask
some good music.
Ask her about her day and what she's interested in.
And then a little dancing.
Yeah. That's impressive.
And see when you're
men
dealing
don't
with
take you dancing.
Oh yeah, you got to go dancing. You got to let your hair down. Oh yeah. Touch her a lot.
Are you drinking?
You drinking more than me. Yes, indeed.
Well, back up one. Touching her a lot.
Yeah, you touch her
when you dance.
What I know about Christy, and you can feel out whether a woman likes to be touched. You know, and you touch her, you just make body contact, but not like you're trying to feel her up, but just put your hand on her back every now and then. You know. And on the small of her back.
Let it slide down.
No, it's just you can feel it.
No, you are.
Now let me ask you,
a woman is like an instrument.
What would you wear?
Practically nothing. If we're going to sushi, don't wear a suit. Don't put a suit on. Just casual. Just put a nice summer sweater on or something like that.
You wear cologne?
Just a little bit, not too much.
What kind do you wear?
I go with Gucci Envy.
Really? Do you have that on now?
Yeah. Yeah,
Christy, give him a snort.
Get in there.
Yeah.
And
oh my God!
Did you lick him? Did you lick him?
I think she did. That was nice.
Tom's gonna get a whip. I gotta hit that.
Yes, you do, Tom.
He's very clean.
Really good. This is creepy.
You know that I'm getting a little creeped out here. Woo, look at that.
Tom, you look like Tom, you look like your adopted son has just graduated college. You're over there.
And this is the one from Cambodia, and this is the one from Africa.
I want to smell Christy now.
I didn't put on anything.
That was hilarious.
Oh my
I was told not to
God.
wear
That smells good, Ralph.
Does Ralph smell better than Christy?
No,
He's wearing cologne. I'm not. That's not fair.
Christy smells like her shampoo. She smells good. But no, Ralph you smell great. What's that stuff called?
It's called Gucci Envy.
It's very clean
yeah,
smell.
Yeah, it's nice.
That is not bad.
Not
and see,
overpowering.
men have a tendency to put it on until they can smell it. You're not supposed
do that.
to.
No.
You spray it in the air
walk
just in
through
front of you
it.
and walk through it.
That's right.
That is
Spray and walk.
always enough. Just spray one time. Don't spray 4 or 5.
Spray and
Just
walk.
one time.
See, I'm not a cologne
and
person.
trust that other people.
Now,
will
when you
smell
walk
it.
through, when you spray it, do you spray high?
No, you spray it
low.
about
You gotta
spray it
spray
about
below
neck,
your eyes,
neck
Bob,
and
or
chest
you'll burn.
level.
And then
neck and
do you
chest level.
sprint through it real quick before it hits the ground? How do you do that? I've
But
never
how
heard of
fast
that.
are you going?
Yeah,
You stand there on the ready like it's a sprint.
So you spray and then you
Otherwise, you're going to have penis in there.
My goodness, it smells good.
Gonna hit you right in the.
So you got to move while it's kind of
Right.
I mean,
kind of about eye level.
if you're spraying chest high and walking through it, I'm sorry, you're going to be
Well,
in the
see,
boys.
That's
the other
it,
thing
huh?
about scents is that women love to explore it too. So if they catch it, and then they'll try to go and look for it again a little later.
Oh, really?
Like, where was that?
Well,
You
maybe
are an
I should
amazing
just
guy.
coat it in.
I was raised by wolves, so I understand women.
Okay.
I understand women a little
That's
bit.
really good.
mixture of fine fragrances.
All right, come on. What's it smell like? Is it a musk? Is it an aftershave?
Let me answer your question with another question, and that is, what's best for the American people?
What does that have to do with how it smells?
What is the definition of the word smell, anyway?
So you're not going to tell me what it smells like?
You keep asking me what it smells like. Well, I'm trying to answer you, but you won't let me.
My God, you still haven't answered me.
Evasive. The cologne for congressmen.
Evasive, the cologne for congressmen, bottled in Washington, D.C.
Evasive.
When you want answers,
we've got questions.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Comedy, guests, Bob and Tom exclusives. And it's here on the internet. Bob and Tom 24/7.
Also joining us in the studio, comedian John Bazar.
Well, I find that now that I need a woman, integrity, strength of character, honesty, but really the most important thing, got to have a big ass. I may be outside the pale on this one, judging by all the magazine covers I see, but I'm done with these ectoskeletal, wafer-thin, rice cake chomping chicks with the Ally McBeal arms and those heroin-looking legs. Yeah. Even the Three Little Pigs knew you don't build something out of sticks if you're going to spend any time inside.
Nick Griffin's our guest. I'm glad that
I'm glad everything's okay now. Yeah.
Now, are you dating at all? Do you see anyone? Are you?
No, I don't. I mean, I tried. They're doing that internet dating, which.
Have you tried that?
I have tried it, yeah, but I just don't. I don't see a future in it because there's no story if you do get married with your kids. I was checking the box score and then I double clicked on your mom's head.
Hi, fellas. This is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. You're listening to Bob and Tom.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold with a couple guests.
Veteran of the United States Marine Corps, it's Greg Hahn.
Hey, thrilled to be here. I love it here.
Veteran of the United States Army, it's comedian Robert Hines.
Yep.
Significant because I have a military letter I have to read here. And then, Pat, you're going to have to make something up in just a second.
Ready to go.
You are? Well, okay, I've got a letter for you. But first, this letter. You guys were talking the other day about the rubber duck that floated out to sea and had to be popped by the Coast Guard.
Yeah, in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we also had a giant duck that people fell asleep on and went out to sea in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
This guy, we'll just call him Captain C.
Okay.
I am a military helicopter pilot stationed on a certain coastline. We routinely fly local flights around the base over water. Several years ago, while flying around, my crew was using our camera. We saw a white speck on the horizon. Out of boredom, we went to investigate the white speck. It was 12 miles offshore. We hovered over the top. It was a 20-foot inflatable unicorn pool toy with a presumably drunk guy passed out on it.
Holy cow.
No.
It had been blown out to sea by the winds. We rescued the guy. He returned home safely with hurt pride and a sunburn.
Man.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
So, yeah.
20 feet?
People, I had like a 6-foot unicorn blow up thing. And of course, the air, after about 3 days, I realized pinhole. But
Did you get a patch kit? Try to find it?
I just gave up. Now, Pat, you have a request for a song. Dear Bob and Tom Show, I love listening to you guys every morning here in Raleigh, North Carolina. My dad just bought a boat. He will not name it, so I call it the boat with no name. Pat, can you write a song dedicated to my dad's boat with no name, signed Michael?
From Raleigh, North Carolina.
He is from Raleigh, North Carolina.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
In Raleigh, North Carolina, my dad won't name his new boat. He bought it from Donnie Baker, so I hope the darn thing floats. I've been in the lake on a boat with no name. It felt good to be out all the same. Dad won't call it bass to mouth, 'cause they don't use language like that in the South. La, 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 la. One more time now. La, 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 la. I hope that works for you, Michael Sundberg.
Oh, boy.
Thank you very much, Mike.
And Michael, remember, if the motor goes out, Michael row the boat ashore.
Thank you very much. In unison, thank you. Hey, Pat, can we do two in a row? I want to explain that we did a fun stunt today. By we, I mean everybody else was out there working on it.
Would you say it was a cunning stunt?
No, I wouldn't say that old hack joke.
I think I would.
I'm holding in my hand a can of Beer Can Chicken beer, developed by the Purdue Chicken people to make beer can chicken. So we had our friends from the Big Green Egg come over with a bunch of big green eggs, and they made beer can chicken. It was delicious.
Very good.
I particularly liked that game hen.
The Cornish game hen.
Yeah, just great stuff. Anyway, but there's no alcohol in the chicken.
No, it cooks away.
Is that right?
Well, I want to make that clear. Now, I'm assuming...
if you buy the chicken dinner first.
Yeah, we didn't get the chicken drunk first.
All this is my way of introducing Pat's new song.
I think people know that if you cook with alcohol, it most often cooks away.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Really?
No.
Yes.
Did you know that, Robert?
I did. I've made beer can chicken. It is awesome.
Yeah, okay, very good. Well, now, Pat, you wrote a song about cooking beer chicken. I really like this, too.
I like beer can chicken pasta with vodka sauce.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. Is this the one he ruined the first time through?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
This is like take 3 now.
Okay.
I like a beer can chicken pasta with vodka sauce. I like a Jack Daniels rub on my ribs, don't mind the extra cost. I like my broads cooked in beer and my Coca van with extra wine. I like bananas Foster loaded with rum. Makes me feel so fine. Some mornings are a little rough
and I like to cut out the middleman. I'll have some beer can chicken. Hold the chicken. Hand me the can.
It's getting
nice.
better and better.
Very nice, yeah. A lot of booze.
More hammered this
That's take 3.
Yeah, booze infused food.
You honestly didn't know if you cook with alcohol, it cooks away?
I knew that. I was
Oh, okay.
trying to give Pat time to get it organized. Stalling. Christy Lee's at the Bob and Tom News Desk.
Speaking of music, the Beatles are releasing their final album with the help of AI.
Promise?
Paul McCartney. I expected that from Chick. Paul McCartney told the BBC when we came to make
Ace.
what will be the last Beatles record.
And Robert.
Why did you say sorry, Ace, when she mentioned the BBC?
Big Black.
It's the British broadcast.
Oh.
Oh, go ahead. Google BBC. See what comes up.
Yeah. See if it's an English newscaster or Lexington Steel.
I know that guy.
Paul McCartney went on to say, when we came to make what will be the last Beatles record, it was a demo that John had worked on. We were able to take John's voice, get it pure through this AI, so then we could mix the record as you would do.
Interesting.
They took it off a cassette tape, from what I understand. It gives you some sort of leeway. McCartney did not identify the name of the demo, but according to the British Broadcasting Corporation, it was likely to be an unfinished 1978 love song by Lennon called Now and Then. It will be released later this year.
Pat, didn't they have like 3 songs on a cassette?
Yeah, Free as a Bird, A Real Love, and Now and Then.
Mm-hmm.
And this was, it's my understanding, I was reading about it yesterday, that they needed to separate everything except Lennon's vocal. They needed to get rid of it all, and they did.
They took the piano away.
So it's pretty amazing technology. It's, in my opinion, by the way, AI sounds better on vinyl.
More pure, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's a warmth to it.
Good, solid joke.
That's kind of ironic, I guess.
Yeah,
More
ironic than funny. Okay, good.
The cassette they had, Yoko gave them, and we haven't heard it yet, but I think it might go something like this. They're kind of running out of Lennon stuff, but they did find tape.
Okay.
Me and Yoko aren't home right now, but if you leave a message with the sound of the tone, we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Get back. Get back. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. At the sound of the tone. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. It's going to go something like that.
No, I was going to go. Because that's how Yoko sings.
Okay. I do miss the answering machine.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Really? You liked going home and seeing that it was flashing? You're like, oh, hey.
Oh, I love that.
I have messages.
Remember the beginning of Rockford Files?
Yes, I do. I love that show. Yes.
It was. He'd always send a message.
It was always a gag, right? The cold open was a message left for him.
Yeah, somebody he owed money or something.
It was just fun.
I'm not saying it wasn't.
Did you ever have a traditional old fashioned answering machine with a little mini tape?
Yeah.
And,
Yep.
Yeah, those were cool.
Then they became digital, and then nothing.
I still have one.
What?
An answering machine?
Yeah, it's on my landline.
If we call your landline phone, it'll answer?
Yeah. It's just the guy on the phone. I didn't like whatever he says.
Please leave a message.
Yeah.
Beep. Do you use voicemail?
Yeah. On my cell phone, but I have a landline still.
Yeah, I don't use voicemail anymore.
What?
It's because you miss the answering machine so much?
Yeah.
You feel like you're cheating.
Yeah. I only leave messages on I only leave messages on vinyl, Josh.
Oh, I see.
So you don't leave messages, or you won't even?
Very rarely.
Will you listen to messages on your voicemail?
You can't leave me one.
Well,
the person you've called has a voicemail that has not been set up yet.
How do you turn
Your
it
mailbox
off?
is full, right?
Just look at full, and then
The person you called is an a-hole and won't allow voicemails to be left.
Text me.
Tom, you can't leave me a voicemail either, so that's fine.
Do you have an answering machine, Ace? You're kind of a Luddite.
In the garage. It's
Not plugged up. Plugged up?
No.
Plugged in?
All right.
Can we tour your garage? How many VCRs do you have?
4 active.
How many dead cats are under boxes?
Well, let's get back to the news desk. Have we missed anything?
Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne has had a tough few years after battling a series of health issues following a fall in 2019. Just a few months ago, he announced he would be taking a step back from touring in the future to concentrate on recuperating.
The last time I did this, I fell. So.
Ozzy said, quote, "This is probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to share with my loyal fans. As you may all know, 4 years ago this month, I had a major accident where I damaged my spine. My one and only purpose during this time has been to get back on stage. My singing voice is fine, but he's been seen around L.A. in a wheelchair, and he is recuperating from a variety of health issues at this time."
I did hear his new song.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it starts out, "I am Ironside."
You remember that show, Robert?
I do.
Greg, in case you missed, Ironside was Raymond Burr in a wheelchair.
Right, I remember
solving crime.
Yes.
Getting pushed around by, what was the guy?
Mark.
By Mark. Yeah. It was, fortunately, all the criminals lived in places that had ramps. Yeah, I tried to develop a new version of that, a more contemporary one. It was about a polio victim called "I Am Iron Lung." Yeah, Iron Lung. It was. They were pushing the guy around. They had to get an iron lung from the 40s.
Yeah.
You don't see him very, very often.
Ozzy had a great tune with Jeff Beck. Do you ever hear that one?
I don't know.
Jeff, just facts.
No, I'll check it out.
That was great.
Cool.
Like out within the last couple years.
The thing he did with Elton John was good. Did you guys hear that?
No, I'm not big on Ozzy Osbourne.
I love his voice.
Really?
His singing voice, yeah.
Were you with me on the stage with Ozzy?
Yes, I was.
Is he your height?
He's not a very tall man.
But he's taller than Christy.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he's been in here a bunch.
We were
He's
monks.
been in the studio here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's picked me up.
Cigarette butts.
Picked you up and ran you around.
Yeah, he picked me up and
what happened?
Carried me around.
Got me in the parking lot. You have any cigarette butts from Ozzy? Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about.
No, we were monks on stage with Ozzy one time.
Ozzy was doing a show and he recruited us. And we about, I don't know how many, about 6 or 7 of us, I guess. They put us in these monk costumes.
Yeah.
And then he gets to this particular part of a song.
And we
had to walk up some stairs on stage and hold these scepters, whatever they were.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was very weird, and I will never forget it because Ozzy was a little bit out of shape.
Okay.
Kind of a dad bod.
Yeah.
But he didn't have a shirt on.
Right.
And he had a huge zit on the middle of his back.
Sick.
And I'm sitting there holding the scepter going, this is just surreal. But Ozzy was always very nice.
I love him.
He was
and
very
then
nice.
he called us once, and this I'm going to play this piece of audio. Do you remember the background on this?
Yeah, it had something to do with pizza? No.
Yeah, Ozzy was calling it. Everybody else in the room
Oh, that's right. He
was having a
calling in,
terrible time understanding it.
and nobody could understand
And so
him.
then
We were all giggling.
eventually half of them were under the table howling with
Right,
laughter.
and Tom's trying to do a straight interview.
And I'm trying to talk to Ozzy about whatever it was he was talking about. And I can pretty much decipher. I lived in England for a while. I've got a pretty good grasp of the accent, but Ozzy was obviously somewhat addled.
Yeah.
And well, you'll see what we did with this. Dean and Mark took it, and but I will just tell you this about this particular piece. This is all the audio of Ozzy is actually Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes.
You'll hear it.
What if Ozzy was ordering a pizza? So at first we were going to have Dean, our producer, do his famous Ozzy voice.
Mm-hmm.
But then clear heads prevailed, and we decided to actually have Ozzy by taking actual parts of the interview.
Right.
And then intercutting them with Mike Mark from our staff, pretending to be the pizza delivery. So this is actually Ozzy's voice. Is that clear enough? Did I make? Okay,
I believe so.
Okay, here we go.
Go ahead.
Paparazzi Pizza, can I take your order?
Yeah, I'm just I'm in the color.
Okay.
They're allowing to go on, and we just got to the Mad Monk.
Meat lover?
Right.
Yeah, gonna be about 45 minutes.
The entire interview, by the way, he was almost unintelligible.
Right.
And of course, everyone really helping me out by howling with laughter, turning off their mics, getting under the table.
Yeah, that's what we were doing.
Thank you, Mr. Osborne.
Yes.
They were not very helpful. Okay, well...
One more piece of entertainment news. Pat Sajak announced he is retiring from Wheel of Fortune after this upcoming season.
The hell are you going to replace him with a trained dog?
Sajak tweeted, quote, well, the time has come. I've decided that our 41st season, which begins in September, will be my last. It's been a wonderful ride, and I'll have more to say in the coming months. Many thanks to you all. The 76-year-old has presided over the game show since 1981, and I believe he'll be a consultant for the next couple of years after he retires.
Which means he'll walk to the mailbox.
Yeah.
Well, I think they only do that. They record that show like over the course of only a few months a year, right?
I don't know.
They record a whole bunch of them in a day, and
I don't know.
Pretty good gig.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's been doing it for he retired. This is good for him.
He saved up a lot of cash from selling all those vowels.
Yeah. He got a pretty penny for that.
He keeps the money.
You watch The Wheel, Greg?
Sometimes, yeah, with my mom. She loves it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Robert, we need a gig like that, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Game show?
I am more than happy to host a game show.
That'd be
yes,
great.
Wheel of Fortune, you'd be fine with?
I don't care what it is. You can call it whatever. I don't.
Cancel the trained dog.
We're all getting so old, though. It'll be Wheelchair of Fortune.
I want to get on how about America's Got Talent, but how far am I going to get with post-nasal drip?
Yes.
Your backstory.
Thank you very much.
He fought his way back from restless leg syndrome.
Right now, I want to talk about getting yourself sorted out. It can be tough. And right now, the Bob and Tom Show is brought to you by BetterHelp. It's all about using therapy to help yourself get some balance in your life. It's easy to take care of everybody else, but you got to take care of yourself, too. So check out BetterHelp. The idea here is they will connect you with a licensed therapist online, and then the therapy is done online. The way it works is fairly elegant. You fill out a brief questionnaire. You'll get matched with a licensed therapist. And by the way, you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. And the idea is you'll begin your journey for more balance in your life through therapy. And the interesting thing about this is it's all done online. So it can be done as if you were on the phone. It could be done with a camera on. It can be done as if you were just texting back and forth. It's sort of whatever works for you. And that's the beauty of BetterHelp. Extra convenient, very flexible, and once again suited to your schedule. So for more balance in your life, consider BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com/BT Show. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Coming up, we're going to hang out with Greg Hahn, Robert Hines, and more. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
This is a song so girls don't get anorexia.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, I wanna be a plus-sized model, the kind that can't run very far. Doodle-doodle-doo. 'Cause if I could only be a plus-sized model, I know I'd be a big, big star. Please feed me. So some people get sensitive about it, but don't, because the beautiful women are the big women.
I agree.
And I gained some weight, then I couldn't afford to keep it.
Okay.
And I want a carbo load without having to exercise. I don't want to worry if the fat goes to my thighs. I want to wear a plus size preserve of room. I want to eat chips and wash them down with beer. Well, I've got a plus size dream, but I'm plus sized. Ornery for the best job in the world goes to the bigger girls than me. They're all sluts.
The Doors just got divorced. We know Paul McCartney went through the worst divorce in history.
That's true.
I would have been a great attorney for Paul McCartney. I'd have said, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my client, right over there, 1964, could not crawl out of a car without every woman in America tearing her hair out, yelling his name at the top of their lungs. He could have had any woman in the world that year. He went with the Manson family-looking girl who was the photographer, who was relatively plain. Lived with the woman for 35 years. 35 years, not one night did he ever miss with his wife in 35 years, except when he was arrested for marijuana in Japan, and she was down the hall in a different cell.
Yeah.
Okay? He loved this woman. She made him eat vegetarian food. Okay? She was not attractive. He put her on the cover of the Band on the Run album. James Coburn looked better than she did.
True
on
enough.
the cover of that album. This woman couldn't hold a tune in a bucket. Couldn't hold a tune in a bucket. He let her play in his band for 10 years. He loved this woman, lived with her 35 years, never missed a night. She passed away. He became a knight. I think he owns Happy Birthday. I know he owns Ramblin' Rick from Georgia Tech, a hell of an engineer. He's a billionaire. The Queen hit him over the shoulder with a sword and made him a knight. He is a sir. And that one-legged, wooden-legged woman wants you to believe that he's hard to get along with.
You know, it's odd that people call it that. There's actually no blowing involved. You know, the term probably originated.
Oh, forget it. I'm out of here. You can go yourself.
You know, technically, that's not possible.
This has been the guy who would rather nitpick than have sex.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Comedy via your computer. Bob and Tom 24/7.
This is Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Comedian Bruce Clark is our guest.
How about that Pictionary? You ever play that game?
Pictionary?
Sure. Yeah. We almost got in a fist fight over that, didn't we, Chick?
Yeah, we sure did.
And then you play with your friends, they're always drunk, too. You know, all your buddies are always loaded up. Playing there. I get this phrase, I draw it, you know, they're, hey, how about a guy frying his own penis? How about that? You know, what the hell's the matter with you?
That's in Pictionary.
Idiot. It's Peter Pan, you idiot. Right in front of you here, you moron.
Can I just say that I really love doing this program?
Oh, thank you.
You know, as a comedian, this is like such a fun, it's actually entertaining and fun to do it, you know, and as a comedian, you do a lot of shows, and, you know, like I did a radio program a few weeks ago, and they introduced me as the bad boy of comedy. I never said I was the bad boy of anything, nor do I want to be introduced as such.
Where'd they get
Only in comedy do you ever hear that. You never hear that in other professions. You never hear, he's the bad boy of gynecology. See the guy putting on his gloves with his fingers cut off?
Had his finger in a dike.
It's time once again for people who suck at small talk.
Hey, catch the big game last night?
Well, what truly is a game when you really think about it? I mean, it's merely a struggle for conquest between competing rivals in a match to attain victory, so they can feel superior about a relatively inconsequential endeavor.
Jeez, sorry I asked.
Join us again next time for people who suck at small talk.
Now, we've got a couple of heads in here that have a lot of skin on them. One would be mine. The other would belong to Clint Howard, actor. Now, are you in every one of your brother Ron Howard's movies?
Oh, no, there's been a lot. Actually, the one that stopped the streak was, Ransom. And then I wasn't in Beautiful Mind, and I wasn't in any of the Da Vinci Code movies.
Did that hurt your feelings?
Can I say it pisses me off?
Yeah, of course you can.
Sure. Your honesty is wonderful and refreshing.
Yes.
I actually I have a sexual fantasy associated with the earthquake.
Go.
Well, that woke chick up. In my fantasy, I am making love to this woman.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, she feels the earth move beneath her.
Ah, yes.
And then she rolls over on top of me and shields me from debris. Safety first, everybody. Safety first.
Hi, this is Bobcat Goldthwait. And
That event.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold to say goodbye to our guests.
Thank you very much. Goodbye. Adios. We're hanging out with Greg Hahn and Robert Hines. Mr. Hahn, along with Willie G.
Mr. Hines.
Willie G and Greg are going to be starting a series of great shows tonight in Louisville, Kentucky at the Caravan. And then a couple of weeks, you guys are going to be in Cincinnati at Go Bananas recording the new album. Those shows begin on Thursday, June 29th.
Greg Hahn's greatest hits with same jokes, new picture on the cover.
Yeah. Remix.
Boy, there are a lot of bands that did that.
you know, I did actually finish the Jones Barbecue song.
Oh, yes, you're famous for that.
I did. I made it a whole song.
Okay.
Where does one find it?
iTunes. Just put it up on iTunes. It's really funny. I enjoyed it immensely.
And can you explain the background of the barbecue song?
So I did about when YouTube was new, we went viral with 3 videos, and the second of the video had a jingle, and it was called Jones Good Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage. And in the jingle, I'm dancing with a dinosaur and a chicken on either side of me while I sing the song. I am currently in a legal dispute with the dinosaur and chicken because I copyrighted the song. They copyrighted after me. So now I finished the song and put it up, and the jingle goes like this. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Better come down here and get some of this beep. So after that, it goes, like that European stuff you don't normally eat. We'll deep fry it for you, then rub your feet. Remember, our meats are gently tenderized. They're the perfect fuel for your girl's thick thighs. They say that mixing feet and meat is bad for your health. I say, come down here, damn it, and see for yourself. Down here at Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
Nice.
I want to go.
Now,
way more than that, but that's the part I am going to tell you now because I know we're on radio. Some of it is foul.
Is the one? I think I can play a little bit of this one. The famous last words.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
Is it okay?
Yes. Better come down here.
Oh, I just got waved off. Sorry.
Oh, actually, that was me. Yeah, that was good because it didn't have any bad words in it at all.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's good for her thighs. You heard that. Right now, it's time to review.
Today in history, June 15. What, the Ides of June? Is it?
Yeah, I guess it is.
Okay, let's see where here we go.
Tom.
Happy birthday, Waylon Jennings. Trivia question. Greg Hahn.
Yes, go ahead.
Waylon Jennings did the voiceover, the narration for what television show?
Oh, Lord.
The show called Time in the Can.
You know the answer?
I almost thought I did, but no, I'm not going to risk a guess.
Josh?
Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard is correct.
Oh, you know.
It's the good old boy.
You guys know the car with the Southern flag on the top of it? You remember that. Yeah.
Wow.
He made him real uncomfortable.
Good.
Let's see. How about this one? You'll like this one. By the way, Waylon Jennings born in 1937. 1941 on this date. Harry Nilsson born. A guy who virtually never did a live show.
Wow.
Who?
Harry Nilsson, the singer. He did he's probably what's most famous for?
Without You.
Everybody's Talking at Me.
Coconut.
Yeah. The lime in the coconut.
Listen to Jump Into the Fire. Oh,
yeah?
That is
Great
amazing.
singer, but he essentially never played live ever.
I like his style.
Yeah, there's a really depressing documentary about him out there. God, this gets even more depressing. 1949, Jim Varney.
Well, no, he gave us more.
I know, but sadly he's gone.
Well, sure, but he's Ernest. Remember Ernest P. Worrell? Hey, Vern.
Hey, Vern.
Oh, yeah.
I love Ernest.
You know.
What, famous for TV commercials?
Yeah, well,
and then movies.
Yeah.
All right, great.
And does he have a Saturday morning show? I've got them all on DVD.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Huh.
I do.
He had no material and a big career.
Yeah,
I like that guy.
I beg your pardon.
I am totally offended.
There's quite a variety. My favorite was Ernest Goes to Confession.
He was an actor.
That gets dark.
It got real unexpected.
Okay, let's see. Happy birthday, Jim Belushi, who's now, it's my understanding, Jim, a fine actor, he is now a
pot farmer,
cannabis farmer. Yeah,
all right.
He is in Oregon, right?
I don't know.
I think.
Well,
yeah.
bless his ministry.
Yeah, he's apparently grows quite a good crop. Are you a fan of the weed?
I will partake of a sativa refreshment every now and then.
How about that?
How do you refer to it? Do you call it pot, weed, marijuana, or
bud?
You call it bud?
Bud.
So when you say bud to you, you're talking
I'm about to go smoke some bud.
I see. Well, be careful. check what state lines you're crossing.
Absolutely, because I don't want the state police to welcome me.
Let's see now. Happy birthday, Helen Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And,
she's head of Lost and Found department now.
She is.
Yeah, you go to Helen Hunter if you lost anything.
And happy birthday, ironically, to Courtney Cox.
Yeah. Why is that ironic?
Well, but those names, never mind. Yeah. So
I took an acting class with Helen Hunt's father.
Really?
He said, you don't have to hit him over the head with it. That was his tip on my acting. That's what he told me. No need to hit him over the head with it.
Okay. Is it time to review what we learned on today's show?
Yes. What we learned on today's show, we had Beer Can Chicken Beer. It was delicious, lovely, delightful. Tom said we don't have to drink the chicken, do we? You remember that.
Thanks to our friends at the Big Green Egg.
Yes.
Let's see. Josh was in a mood after Tom told him, you seem like you're in a mood.
Tell me I'm in a mood. I get in the mood real quick.
Let's see.
You want me to be in a mood again?
You seem like you're in a mood.
You son of a bitch!
Ace reminded us it's National Lobster Day. For some reason, we're not sure.
Thought it'd be a good sign.
We could have used a little bit of warning.
I asked Tom what his longest sit down has been forever, and you said you like to.
I'm in and out. I don't
take care of it. Get in.
You don't like to stew in your own brew.
No.
That's why I'm coming out with Depends 10-pounders.
Wow.
Yeah.
That'd be something.
That sure would.
It's like a week's worth? What are they?
And you get some leg work in while you carry it around.
Tom was complaining about our weekly meetings, and he'd like to talk to somebody to see if he could get those canceled.
It happened real quick.
69 degrees and raining in Serbia, and they are the #1 producer of raspberries. Serbia.
Is that right?
That's absolutely
I didn't know
true.
that.
Yeah.
And they
tried to tell
produced
you
some
earlier,
very fine
but
athletes this past week.
didn't want to hear it.
Learned about Serbia, and they're great athletes.
Yeah. Greg Hahn had a girlfriend and got married, evidently. Her last name's now Rumblefarts.
That's right.
That's right. George Rumblefarts.
her husband's name.
Greg was bragging, and he says he almost has 27 minutes of material.
And you can see that at the Caravan this weekend.
Yeah, I do it twice in a row.
Starting tonight. Well, thank you very much, fellas. It's always a great pleasure. Best of luck. And you can find Robert Hines' barbecue song out there in the ether. I just found it by Googling Jones Barbecue.
Yes, that is the actual
what's the exact title of the song?
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
There you go.
Song.
And you can hear the with or without the beeps. Okay? There you go. Thank you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.